Oh, goodness. Oh, yes, we start with Sam dying.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry.
As per usual.
Rest in pieces.
Oh.
This is nothing new. Carmelo Anthony.
Oh.
Oh, holy shit. Last football thing I'll mention, I promise. Geek, guess who just became the best wide receiver in college football ultimate team?
Me.
No clue.
Laquan Treadwell.
The GOAT! Yes. Real.
Just dropped the 94 overall, the Ole Miss Laquan Treadwell. He's coming out at the same time as Dexter Lawrence and Tom Brady.
Not Dexter.
Where did Dexter Lawrence play college ball?
Clemson.
Isn't the Tom Brady card a wide receiver?
No,
I've seen
that's
something
for
on Twitter.
that's for
Or not
Madden.
Twitter. Yes. Oh, you're talking about college
For
football.
Madden.
Yes.
I'm
sorry.
talking about college, yeah.
I don't even remember. How good was Laquan in college?
Pretty good.
Very
I
good.
think it's 11th overall pick.
Till he got like bent backwards. That was him, right?
I have no idea.
I
That was
don't-
Johnny Knox.
Yeah, I don't
That
think
was in the NFL. Oh.
No, there was an Ole Miss receiver who did too, but
I don't actually remember.
I forgot. I'm like the only one who actually watches college football in here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sorry. One of the only
Actually.
ones.
So, is Caleb alive?
Is he okay?
He does not look okay. Oh my
Amazon.
I
goodness.
guess
He looks
yes
so
and no
angry.
to
Oh
those
my
questions.
god.
he came on for a couple seconds and said he was going to put T. Higgins in his basement, and then he left.
Whoa.
he went and put T. Higgins in his basement.
I think he did.
Oh, wow, man, I think he might have done.
Caleb, can you hand your camera? Caleb, can you hand-
Can you give us a basement tour?
No.
Found T.
Who are you
Higgins.
yelling at?
Yeah. Where I'm,
Send us your location.
no, I'm just gonna give me 4 hours. I could be at his house.
Oh,
Just don't
Hey.
open my closet door.
careful. He'll get you too, dude.
Yeah, right?
Don't open my closet door and then go find the hidden door in my closet.
Oh,
Is
well,
there like a
don't do
faint
that.
screaming out there?
yeah. Is that
T,
you hear that? Playing the bed.
we're gonna save you.
T.
We gonna get you out of there, T.
T. Not your time.
Catch this.
Oh,
Catch this.
catch this.
I miss T. Higgins. Hopefully he's found soon.
I knew T. Higgins was alive.
Jesus.
Do the Bengals show up to their next game? It's like that scene in Cars where Mac shows up to the race and Lightning McQueen's not in the trailer. Like T. Higgins isn't on the bus. Sorry, niche
So-
reference, I guess.
No, I got it. Good.
Jake and Steven, we're in agreement that we're rooting for the Cardinals tonight, right?
Yes.
Why? Sure.
Because everybody would
No.
rather have Seattle be the team that makes the playoffs than LA, because
I am-
Stafford's
I am-
actually
Oh.
scary.
I want
Yeah.
Is he, dude? They put up what 16 against the Jets last week? I don't know.
Yeah, but it was
They're
raining.
too hot. They're
It
too hot
doesn't
and
rain
cold.
anywhere in the NFC.
I mean, the Seahawks are genuinely a terrible football team.
Right.
So
Wouldn't
I
you
guess-
rather have to
I
go to
guess.
Seattle than to LA?
yeah, but even if that's the case, Seattle won't beat the Rams in Week 18 to clinch the division.
They
Even
might,
if the Rams
because
already did
remember,
that.
Seattle has and always will own the Rams for whatever reason.
But since it was like last year, the Rams are 8-0 against the NFC West after Week 3.
When did they play
That
this year?
doesn't
Hold on.
matter.
They played
Probably when the
very
Seahawks
early.
were actually playing good football.
Oh no, but the Rams did win last time in OT.
All right. Before we get
Oh, that's
started,
right. That was a good game.
I'm gonna bring up something that's slightly spoilery for what's gonna happen, but it's not a big deal. I was looking up Creaky Bridge ambiance, right?
Oh,
I needed that for different reasons.
don't
What
like
do you
that.
think my computer like corrected it to? Like, did you mean
Deadpool.
no? Freaky
Creepy.
Bridge ambience.
Freaky Bridge! Are we going to the Freaky Bridge? I hope so.
Everybody gangsta till y'all have to cross the Freaky Bridge.
Freaky Bridge.
Not the freaky goblin.
All right, what's Sam's? You can get started. The freaky bridge. Oh hell no, not the freaky bridge.
I don't want to cross the freaky bridge.
You're gonna have to cross the freaky bridge.
I don't want to. I'm staying
Jordan,
over
you
here
have
on
to
the
go
non-freaky
first on the
side.
freaky bridge.
That's it. Yeah. Are there any bridges that are less freakier than this one?
I
There's the
use
freaky bridge, and the really freaky bridge.
I use prestidigitation and create a bridge.
And Mistra shuts you down and says you must cross the freaky bridge.
I cast fly and just fly over it.
I cast.
You get
Mumpet
shot
Stroke.
down by.
You get shot and killed immediately.
You get shot down by an anti-air missile.
Jesus Christ. I cast counterspell.
You can't counterspell a rocket. Not a spell.
Watch me, motherfucker.
I cast throwing rakes at the rocket to intercept it.
Yeah. He can take it. He's wearing
Interception, bro,
armor.
All right,
Next.
that happens, and then Dino walks up. Sir, a second rocket has entered atmosphere.
I cast.
Dude,
throwing
I
rakes-
still can't believe you
He's
made
already
that
dead.
joke on Run the North.
Exactly.
It was so
That's
good,
why
but I
can
was
do
so
it. He's not
unprepared.
gonna die again.
Oh.
I cast yell at
Oh.
Tonath to mess with the strings of fate.
Every time I make like a something second something joke, like anything like that, I feel like the fucking gif of Hades from the Disney Hercules movie where he's looking like, guys.
Don't worry, you will always get a
Yeah.
laugh from me. It's always funny.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm a bad person, so it's always funny.
Same.
I don't like how excited Galaxy was over Freaky Goblins.
Yeah, full caps.
He's supposed to
Freaky
be the one that-
goblin.
She's the one that's supposed to be like keeping us on track and not getting freaky.
She's
Fucking heel
changed.
turn when goblins are involved.
That's Tortuvis's
The
job.
last 3 days of the year
Real.
don't count. She goes fully unhinged.
Oh, I see.
Everything's legal after Christmas and before New Year's.
It's a fake week.
Time isn't real.
Time's a construct. Time's a flat circle, whichever one you want to believe.
I think it's a loop-de-loop.
Okay, Sam's back. Jake, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all here. All right. So now that we are underway, who would like to recap our last session? Grayson?
So what happened last session is that we were transported to a magical realm, right?
Uh-huh.
Where it turns out Christmas was in trouble because Santa had been kidnapped. So basically what we did was just run Red 1, I committed Nagasaki, and we killed the fucker.
Steven! Did anyone else see the way he looked into the camera?
No.
He straight up Jim from The Office, Grayson, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, that is skipping a lot of things that happen.
I was gonna say, who would like to fill
Yeah,
in the
that's an
blanks?
oversimplification.
You
I-
asked
I-
for
I picked Grayson because apparently he just rewatched the session, and yet
I
all he
did.
pulled together was
Lies.
That's all you could get from that.
I can summarize things. I don't like. I
What
can't. I'm
about
not gonna
that?
do.
What about all the
The stream doesn't want a summary.
Oh,
They want an
oh,
explanation.
And
What about
I
the
made a weird
sack?
shower thing, and people were really confused by the whole concept.
That's your next point.
Oh my god. Okay, Sam.
Tell
would
him
you
about the
like to
shower
recap?
thing. Tell him
Can
about
we
the shower
give
thing.
him negative everything?
No.
Can he like lose a level over that?
Don't worry, I have something planned.
Well,
Good.
from my perspective, most of the session was taken up by a heavy amount of restraint not to make reindeer puns.
I'm really
And that's
disappointed you
all I
didn't make
remember.
them.
Well, I figured that, it's one thing to have a bit, and then it's another thing to make dad jokes on top of that bit, and I'm reserving that kind of force for a more appropriate session.
Okay.
It'll
Caleb,
come up someday.
would you like to recap then? It always falls back on you. I'm sorry, I tried.
That taxes and Caleb doing the recap.
Real.
So to fill in the blanks, Santa got kidnapped. We learned Mr. volunteered us to go to another realm to save Santa. We got gifts. Susanna got antlers that turned Susanna into a reindeer, pretty much. Well, a reindeer mentally. We traveled. We had to deal with a giant snowman that we obliterated. Some ghosts. We had team captains, picking teams on who to go with on each journey. Zenon was one, Susanna was one, and Rakes was one. I think those were the three captains.
First round pick soon, by the way.
We also had the first ever D&D trade happen. Draft day
That's
was
live
fully
on
compete.
ESPN.
The Ocho.
Not the Ocho. Dear God, not the Ocho.
We then, after we passed those easy ass tunnels, Rakes blew up snowmen.
They were frost
Mm.
giants.
We killed Santa's brother,
Yeah.
and then we went around and gave every somewhat important character in our game a Christmas present, which included Dino being a Christmas present.
Yeah.
And some alcohol for the Raven
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah.
Chicken Alfredo.
Oh yes, the
And
chicken
chicken Alfredo.
Alfredo.
So with that, I would say that you all, just kind of end up back in the barracks type of room that you were originally in, that you got taken out, that type of thing. Like the room the barracks room that you were all in is the best way to put it. And I'm not going to say waking up the next morning, because I know some of us here don't sleep, but in the morning, how's everyone feeling after that whole endeavor?
Amazing.
My head hurts. My head hurts.
Doing good.
Live.
I feel pretty good. Yeah, I feel pretty good.
I'm chilling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, after you all kind of get up, are we doing anything in particular in the morning, or are we all just trying to make sure we're in the right place now? Like, what's the overall vibe?
Well, I watched the fireplace disappear, so I know we're in the right place. I'm just gonna make coffee. I'm
Okay.
thirsty.
I want coffee too. I'm a big coffee guy.
Of course you do. Of course you are.
Alright, so we got like a
Meditating.
little line over at Tarnath making coffee, because Colt is gonna stand behind Atheris.
I fill up a cup and like reach behind Atheris and hand it to Colt first. And then hand one to Atheris.
What the fuck, man?
I've known Colt longer. He's also much older.
You see Colt just kind of like shrugs and takes a sip and goes back into his corner.
Don't worry, I'm
Old
still
man.
older than all of you.
Is anyone else doing anything in particular?
No,
Chilling.
I'm just sitting there
All right.
menacingly.
So after a while, probably about an hour after everyone's kind of up and moving, there's a knock at the door, and the door opens, and you see a familiar beak poke its beak
Mhm.
through.
I knew it.
Not who it could be.
Our leader
Oh,
has
no
been
way.
requested to
Ah.
retrieve your presence.
Hello.
Oh, it's our leader.
Our leader hopes you all slept well.
Yeah, sure.
Good enough, I guess.
Our leader, I have a question.
Our leader may have an answer.
Does your land have a problem with the interdimensional travel frequently?
Our leader doesn't think so.
But yesterday, strange, scary man from a chair. I don't know how he got here. He appears. Last night, there was snow and a fat man, and I I was in the sky.
He's quite ripped, actually.
Our leader thinks you just had a bad dream.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Tarnath was there.
I was the only one. Huh? Well,
Yeah.
Does Shana dream about Tarnath often?
Yeah. Well,
I would rather not know the answer to that.
no, it
Thank
couldn't
you.
have been. It couldn't have been Dream Tarnath. He wasn't complimenting me and calling me the greatest scholar he's ever known. He was just normal Tarnath and said things like, "You dirty lizard, get away from me."
I have never said that.
Hold on.
Dirty lizard is crazy.
I've never said that at all.
That
You know-
feels
you
a
know
little
what?
more
I,
harsh.
now, maybe I should have after I learned you were, you know,
Stalking you?
yeah,
lizard.
that was no.
Sorry.
It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with the stalking and the
Yeah,
like watching me through my windows at my house. That was very strange and not.
Oh, that hasn't
Not
hasn't
okay.
concluded. Nothing's off the table.
No, it is off the table.
Okay. Hey,
As
does
you say off
anybody
the
know
table,
what
you
time Rakes wakes up?
I've been on that.
Great question. Is Rakes awake?
Yes, Rix is awake.
Damn it.
I just want to say real quick, after you said off the table, you see our leader like steps into the room and walks over to a table that's been in the corner of the room the entire time, and he takes everything and puts it on the floor. And he goes, "Our leader would like to know if you need anything else."
It was
It was a
metaphor.
yeah. It was figure of
It's
speech. But
aphorism. Yes.
all right.
Our leader is not familiar with your mammalian euphemisms.
That's okay.
It took me a while to learn too, but you know, you just have to watch enough mammalian people long enough, and you start to understand where they're
I
coming
really
from.
don't like the fact that you're watching us. That's very
Our
strange.
leader will keep
I've
this
been
in
doing
mind.
it for a decade. How do you think I got my degree? I didn't do it through face-to-face interviews. I did it through
You've been
window
watching
shopping.
me for a decade?
No, I've been watching
Oh.
your species for a decade. You think you're special? I have watched many men.
Well, he told
I-
you.
Many men.
Many men
I
been
don't-
watched by me.
I've got more restraining orders and Candlekeep as books.
that's
I
that's a
believe it on
lot of
that one.
restraining orders. And you are
In a
not that old.
decade?
That's a lot of
I was
restraining orders and
I was
not
a
a lot of
very
time.
ardent scholar. I know a lot. I know a lot of things.
Like, how many books on Candlekeep?
All of them.
Yes. Well, not this one. I just wrote it. No.
Oh.
That's it.
I just like hide it from Sushana.
What you don't see is it magically appears in Candlekeep.
Yes.
There's just a copy.
How?
It is the purpose.
All right, I'm blowing up Candlekeep.
Oh, good luck.
Our leader would like to request that you do something before any blowing up.
Ah, right. We have these trials.
Act like
Yes.
you don't know nobody.
Our leader thinks you know quite a few people. Because you know our leader and most of the people here.
They don't know me. I did not give them my real name. None of that paperwork goes to a real person. What do you need us for, our leader?
Our leader requires you for the next trial.
Oh, right. What is it?
That is not for our leader to explain. Come with our leader. And you see he opens the door and just walks out. He doesn't look to see if you guys are following. He just heads out, assuming you'll follow.
I'm not gonna follow.
He's going, should we go?
I'll follow him.
I
Oh, okay.
drag Mumpet.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. I just wait and watch what's about to happen with rakes and mumpets.
Go. You don't get a choice. You're going.
Who are you talking
Wait,
to?
Doesn't
You're the one
Rakes?
not moving.
He's giving
I think
us
we
a
need to
direct
follow.
direction.
Didn't Drake stay also?
No, I'm dragging you with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Yeah, I'm
why.
not moving.
That's why I stopped to watch what's about to happen.
I need. Okay. Both of you roll me strength.
Shit.
And then I am going to. What'd you say?
11.
13.
11, 13.
Fuck, he barely beat me too.
And then. Okay, you see as Rakes is starting to struggle a little bit. How are you trying to pull Muppets?
Hey yo.
Simply by like his belt, because he doesn't wear. You're not wearing a shirt, are you?
Why are you grabbing at his dick?
He's just standing in one place. I'm guessing grabbing the belt of the
I
backside.
am grabbing my sword and I'm going for his hand. He is
Okay,
reaching
no.
for my dick.
And then I'm going for
mean-
the shield.
Can we come up with something that doesn't involve near dick grabbing?
Why
Well,
don't
he
you just
doesn't wear
grab
a
the
fucking
beard and
shirt.
just drag him?
Yeah,
Cloak.
yeah, he's wearing a cloak right now.
I grab his scalp.
I've had a cloak for like 18 sessions.
You think I remember that you were?
Do you see why I stalked you first? I don't want to see this.
I'm going just to get the fuck away from Rakes.
I was gonna say,
I don't blame
as
you.
this is all happening, Colt just kind of walks up behind the two of you and goes, "Will you two get a damn room already, or get your asses moving?" And he
Colt,
walks
I
out
will
of the
kill
room.
you.
I'm gonna take a man.
But anyways, do
What
we
do
all
they see me?
inevitably follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, give
Yeah.
me one moment.
Freaky bridge time?
Jesus
Getting a little
Christ.
too excited about that freaky bridge.
I'm
You're
not
not?
excited.
I don't know if excitement's the right word.
I'm about to freak this bridge.
George is starting to race fan fiction already.
I'm about to.
I'd like to
After,
find a new team.
oh sorry, go ahead.
I'd like to find a new team.
Too
You're
bad.
not allowed.
Just-
Womp womp.
I would say that too if I was a Vikings fan.
Hey,
Damn.
Oh,
Hey,
God
Steven.
damn it,
Steven.
what?
I don't know. Every time you add a music bot, it fucks up the stream.
I'm sorry, I wanted birdie noises.
I wanted birdie. I wanted birdie.
That's so funny.
Incredible.
Anyways, after a little while, eventually you all end up outside. You all end up outside, you know, a little ways away from the main compound that you all were staying in. And you are led to a chasm. There's this massive chasm with some roots kind of hanging towards you all. And you see two people. You see Elder Thaler, who you all have kind of become accustomed to. You know, you've met him once or twice or three times. And then also, they don't want my bird noises. Nah, this is racist.
What?
Grayson, make noises. You're a bird.
I thought the bird was retired.
I think that bird just died.
Well, I mean, that is lore accurate.
Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully this will work. This one has
Yep.
birdie noises in the background. All right. Anyways, it'll play eventually. You see Elder Thaler. There it is. Accompanied by a new individual who you all have not met before. You see... That was a horrible noise. I don't know what that was. You see this...
That bird was dying.
Yeah, that was a dying bird. You see this woman Harangon standing kind of off to the side having a conversation with him. And of course, Thalern is rocking his new top hat that was given to him by Zenon specifically. And eventually you all walk up to him and Thalern notices you all and he looks over and he goes, "Oh, hello and good morning. I take it you all slept well."
No,
"Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that."
it was another interdimensional. I'm not doing the whole thing again. It was a terrible night.
"Oh, well, I had a pretty good night. I got this hat. I don't know where it came from. But it was there.
It was rather stylish.
Looks good.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, where are my manners? This is my daughter, Archdruid I have to give her title. I'm very proud. This is my daughter, Archdruid, Alara. And you see she kind of like gives you a wave. And he looks over at all of you and he kind of like holds his hand like up to his mouth and he's like, between you guys and me, she's my favorite.
Yeah. It's the first
Man.
she heard I've seen this entire compound.
Good joke.
And he goes, well,
Thank you.
I'm going to leave you all to get a little more accustomed with her, and she will give you your first of this 3-part trial. And you see he kind of tips his hat at you, very like awkwardly, like he doesn't know how to do it. He like kind of looks like he's doing it, and Dino gives him a nod of approval, like, yeah, man, you got it. And him and our leader walk away. And eventually she walks over to you and she goes, oh, hi, I'm Alara. I'm the Archdruid around here. And you all are ready for the next trial, or your next trial, I take it? Sorry, I haven't really ran the trials that many times, so I'm getting used to this. Sorry if I'm a little jumpy. I mean, I guess I am a rabbit. Rabbits are pretty jumpy, but you know what I mean.
Oh, Lord.
Oh goodness.
You need a drink.
No, I'm
You
just
sound like you need a drink.
I'm a little nervous. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm new to this. I'm trying my best.
No, I get it, but like, you know, sometimes a drink just helps.
No, I need to
Whatever,
be
you need one.
focused. I need to be focused.
Drinking
I
could
need to
also
be
help with
focused
that.
and stoic for the trials. So-
Drinking can help with that.
It helps with everything. I don't have a problem.
I think she might have a problem. But no time for that.
She doesn't.
Let me ask you all before we get started. How do you all feel about your
W.
ability to work
Cass,
as a
how you
team?
doing?
You guys think you're good at working together?
We've made this far through the trials.
Have to be somewhat
You've
good.
shown that
I
part
don't
so
really
far.
know these people.
Okay, mixed answers. That works. Well, I am going to tell you all what to do now. That's the next part of this. And you see she pulls out like a little piece of paper from her pocket and writes something on it. She makes like a checking motion and then puts the paper back in her pocket. Like, okay, you got this. Okay. So you guys see the vines growing here, and she kind of like waves her staff, and there's some vines at the edge of the cliff. Like I said, you're standing before this giant chasm. There's some vines at the edge of the cliff, and she kind of like makes them stand. She goes, your goal is to convince these roots and these vines to grow so you can get across.
Seems
sorry,
simple
what?
enough.
You just got to convince them. They're very kind. They take to requests very kindly. It's just you gotta be able to do it together. You know, you can't just have one person telling them what to do. They don't like that. They like to feel like they're part of a team.
Oh, do we have to like ad-lib it? Like I say one word and then they say the next word and so on and so forth?
No, you don't have to do anything fancy like that. Just convince them. Look, I'll show you. And you see she walks over to the vines and she goes, I would like to go across, please. And you see they start to grow. And she's like taking her staff and using it as like a walking stick. And the whole time you can hear her walking across. She's saying like, you're doing such a great job. You're so good at this. Thank you so much for your help. And then at one point you see the bridge starts to like teeter a little bit. And she goes, oh, okay. And she like waves her staff a little bit. And you see she does something to make the vines grow stronger, like they link together. And then she keeps going across, and eventually she gets all the way to the other side of this cavern. And you hear her yell, see, it's not that hard. You should be able to get it.
So wait, it
Give me,
takes
like, a
teamwork,
thumbs
but
up.
she did it by herself.
Well, no, I think it is not so much the amount of people. I think it is the amount that you encourage them. A communal sensation, you know?
And you hear her yell across, I'm also a druid, so I'm like innately able to do this stuff.
No, that's cheating.
Well, I can do
That is kind
No.
of cheating.
something similar, but I won't.
And as she says that, you see the vines like get sucked back into the side of the cliff. And it's back to just being like a little platform that I would say Dorch is probably the only one that would be able to stand directly on it because it's so small.
It's
Damn.
my height.
Okay, so I have an idea.
What you got?
All right, all
Oh,
yours.
This should be
God.
good. Yeah.
In unison, we should say, "Shall we cross the bridge, Vines?" And see if it works. What do you guys think?
There's no way through Discord we're getting that to line up. I just want you to
we,
know.
we have to try. We have to try.
Oh no,
All right, who's gonna fail and why is it Grayson?
it's me. Oh, well.
Are we ready, guys?
Are you ready? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, ready, kids?
I'll count us
On
down.
three. On three.
I'll count us down. 1, 2,
what are
3.
we
On
saying?
3, go.
Wait, what are we saying?
I thought that was your
Yeah, wait.
countdown. I was like, whoa.
No.
I need to Hey, I don't know what we're saying.
So wait. I'm gonna type this out.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, all right. Put it on the orb cord. I have it open.
Orb cord.
No, it's Gleb cord.
Yeah, it's
Gleb
Gleb.
That's open Gleb cord.
I don't like this.
The Glapple orb.
I'm glad everybody's on the same delivery.
Okay, yeah, it's in the main
okay.
chat.
Okay.
All right.
This ought to work. This ought to work.
All right. When I say 3, no. When I say go, then we'll go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3,
This
go.
is not gonna go well.
Ready? Everyone ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Joe.
That was bad.
Early, there was a pause.
That was
Guys,
bad.
Come on.
That was a pause. That was bad.
It's all right. Did it work?
Three go and then you pause. That's
Yeah,
I
you
would like-
paused. Why did
I
you
would-
pause?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like for everyone to roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you for.
Also, I know I didn't say it, but
it,
I'd like to throw out Dino and Colt also participated. I just didn't know how to
30-20.
get both their voices out at the same time.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, so
That's a
20, a
16.
14, 16,
Let's go 20.
20,
Nat 20.
nat 20.
So a 31
Which is-
from Atheris.
Yeah, 31. Yeah.
I had a 25.
25. All right, is that everyone?
17.
17. Okay. Dino, that is a nat 20.
Nice.
So I'm just curious. What I don't have his character sheet pulled up. What is a nat 20 from Dino?
82.
Nat 20 from Dino is a 33,
Close.
and then Colt,
Close.
that's an 18.
Close.
So did anyone roll lower than a 14?
No.
No.
Nope.
No one.
No
No
one.
No one.
Okay. You all see as there are 3 vines kind of weaved together to make this bridge, right? To make the start of this bridge. And you see as the 3 vines kind of stand up and they position themselves. The middle one like curves around to form like a head. The one on the right takes the vine and like runs it across what would be this first vine's like chin. And then the third one kind of like holds itself at the hip, almost as if it's like imitating a man thinking, like, And then you see the 2 vines on the outside curve outward to mimic like a shrug, and they start to grow across the chasm. And they widen a little bit to make it so everyone from Dorch all the way up to Mumpets could cross hypothetically.
Since
They
I have-
grow and grow.
Oh, sorry.
I just want to say real quick, this chasm's about 100 feet wide. These grow out, what you guys can tell, about 45 feet.
Okay. I begin to cross.
I will also,
take it
and I will
everyone
be
crosses?
like
Yeah.
repeating the same thing that Alara had been, but in Sylvan, so the language of the Fae. Just
Okay.
speaking to,
Okay.
you know,
Just words of encouragement.
Yep.
Just being like, you're doing great.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I was gonna say, yes, Ushana is gonna cross while walking on fours and just whispering, "You are so fibrous. You are so fibrous and girthy. Very healthy vines."
Yes.
And as you guys do that, it extends another
Go
20.
team!
It extends another 20 feet out. You guys are now 65 out of 100 feet. 35 feet remain.
Okay, so I think we have to
I
try
think
it again,
everybody
guys. What
else.
do you think?
I think everybody else has to keep sweet talking the bridge.
You have to
I'll go. I'll go.
Can I want to bless them with the Everlight's light?
Ooh, okay, okay. Roll me religion with advantage.
With advantage, baby.
Yeah.
You got this.
Watch double fumble.
No.
I did that once.
We're on the
It'd be
teamwork trial,
16.
and he wants them to fail. You say you rolled a 16, Grayson?
Correct.
You see as the bridge is kind of like baked in this golden light, and one of the vines reaches up and like pats you on the shoulder, and then extends an extra 10 feet.
I would like to almost be like walking, meditating, and like humming, but they kind of understand what I'm saying. I'm like, it's like good job in hum language. I don't know what to say.
You're trying to like find inner peace with the vines. You're trying to get them on like the same.
I'm trying to connect with
energy.
them.
You're trying to
Yeah.
connect with their chi. Okay.
Yes.
So you're doing this, and you see two of the vines reach out from the sides and like imitate the hand motion that you'd normally see from someone meditating, like the okay, but like upward and
Yeah.
outward, and then it extends another 10 feet.
Awesome.
So you guys are now at 85 out of 100 feet.
I guess I'll go across, or I'll start to cross.
Okay.
As far as affirmation goes, I'm just gonna get down and give it a little kiss
God.
and see how
Little
I'll see how it
smooch, little
responds.
kissing your sister.
Give it a little kiss and then
You give it a little smooch.
and then gently whisper, "You're doing great." After I do that,
You're doing great, sweetie.
He's
Oh,
getting the
God.
third base.
He's getting the third vine. Jake, roll me a performance check.
performance.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to see how well you sell this kiss. This is a giving your sister a kiss, or is this like a parent kissing their kid goodnight?
22.
Yeah. They give you give it a little kiss, and as you give it a little kiss, one of the vines reaches up and like pats you on the back, and it goes another 5 feet.
He kissed it with tongue.
Tell me you didn't give the vine tongue.
I don't have any, no comment. No comment. No comment. Move on.
It'll be more than
Move
10
on.
later.
Move on.
All right. So you guys got 10 feet left.
I'll start to walk across, and like since I'm so small, I'll like you know how like when you're like your hand is touching the very surface of the water, you're kind of feeling it, or like you're doing that to snow
Yeah.
or whatever. So I'm kind of like doing that and just saying like thank you for what you've provided us today, grateful God. Not really.
Yeah.
You're
no, that
doing great,
works.
sweetie.
Yeah, they feel the vines feel reinforced.
Yes.
And you notice as instead of growing out, they actually grow like growing forward, they grow outward and up to give you like guardrails to ensure that no one can fall off.
We got bumpers, guys.
We got bumpers.
All right, 10 more feet.
You got this, Vines. Woo.
Yippee.
Muppets,
Look
roll
at the
me
vine go.
performance with
That almost sounds like
disadvantage.
he needs a deception
say, do
check
they-
at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I'm gonna call it performance with disadvantage.
17.
Damn.
I rolled a nat
That-
20 also.
Yeah, that's
what
good
got
enough for
killed.
the vines. That's good enough for the vines. They grow out a little bit more, and it gets you to the other side. You're able to cross over. So do you
Okay,
all
let's
cross
go.
over?
That was probably easier than it was supposed to be.
All right. No, I will say that was actually supposed to be a little bit more difficult, but I really liked what Steven pulled out. That was great.
The power of friendship. The power of friendship.
I have no friends, only acquaintances.
As you all
Antoinette.
get to the other, as you guys all get to the other side, you see Alara's like holding up a piece of paper, and she's kind of like shaking a little bit, and she's like staring intently at it. And then she glances up a little bit, sees you're there, glances back down, then glances up again, and goes, the bridge holds strong and unbroken. Unity is the foundation of the pact, and you have proven yourselves true. Did that sound okay?
That's
You
amazing.
did great.
Thank you. Okay.
A plus.
Yeah,
Good,
good
good.
read.
I approve.
Thank you.
I am Mumpets, and I approve this message.
You see, she like bows. She's like, "Thank you, Muppets." So, with that, if you all will follow me, I hope you brought your snowshoes. And she turns around and starts walking.
I just
I'm
start
gonna
laughing.
sink.
Right, what?
I throw Dortch on my shoulder.
Not the snow
Oh, thank you.
again.
Snow is
Ah,
amazing.
It's so cold on my feet.
Oh dear.
Well, Tarnath, you know what the good news is? The
You
cold
have a
never
second
bothered
shoulder.
me anyways.
Oh.
I mean, you can sit on it.
He does it too.
I just perch up on your shoulder.
I like to
It's a
think that
funny
you're
image.
like the Assassin's Creed, like on the peak of a
100%.
church or something.
He's brooding up there.
He's perched menacingly.
He's perched menacingly. Oh, God.
And
What about
eventually,
here? I can see how small it all is.
you
Very
all walk
warm.
for probably about 20 minutes. And eventually, you reach like a babbling brook in the middle of this wintry forest. And you see, in the distance, a waterfall kind of crashing down. And she looks up at it and she goes, "Okay, so the next thing that I need you all to do is that you're going to have to she pulls out her paper again. She goes, endure the judgment of the tree." Oh no, the tree! Oh, I forgot to mention the tree. Mm.
What,
And you see
what
she
about
like
the
she like
tree?
she like stomps her foot and she goes, "Okay, so if you all will just turn around," and she turns around, and do you all turn around with her?
Yeah.
She turns around and you all turn around and you see this massive like oak tree standing like 20 feet tall. It's huge. It's got these, it's lush, it's beautiful. You can see there's animals on it, and it's baked in this incredible glow of sunlight, even stronger than what you have seen from like Rakes when he calls upon the Everlight. Like the most golden sunlight you have ever seen. You see, she kind of like steps forward and she goes, "This is our tree. We just call it our tree. It doesn't have a fun name, but it's our tree. And legend has it that it was given to us by the gods, specifically, what's his name?" And you see, she pulls out a paper, pulls out another paper again. Oh, Arayan, who is the god of the sunlight and music and things like that. But you see this beautiful tree. It's what watches over us. This is our holy symbol. And all of these trials are meant, or at least this branch of trials is meant to work around the tree. The vines that you all were just crossing, they weren't vines. They were roots. They were the tree's roots that were helping you cross. And now you have to show the tree that you are perseverant. And if you persevere, it will melt the snow and, make it easier for us to continue crossing. And she turns back around and looks over at the waterfall. And as she looks back at the waterfall, if anyone else looks back, you see there are little rocks kind of jutting out alongside the waterfall. I'm gonna need you all to pick a rock and just hang out for a bit.
Okay.
I
Big
pick
rocks? Question mark?
I pick the most ball-shaped rock I can. Like
Okay.
the most spherical ball
Um,
shaped.
Now I'd like to point out These rocks, they're like jutting out of the wall, almost like rock climbing rocks is the best way I can describe it.
Okay.
And how many are there?
There are about 20.
Are they like
They're
all in a row?
spaced
Or are
out.
they like up and down?
They're just kind of they're spaced out randomly, so it's like clear that I'll put it this way: you being a monk, kind of being used to bouncing around shit, you'd be able to immediately see a path to get up, right? You'd be able to tell like, okay, there's a way to work this. And I would say you kind of have those wheels turning, and Alara walks over and sees that, and she goes, "Oh, I want to make it clear, you're not climbing, you're hanging."
Mm.
And she goes like this, and she runs over and grabs one of the rocks and like holds on it by either side, and you see her arms like flex immensely, and she's like hanging from this rock, and she like does a chin up on it to kind of show off, and then drops down. She goes, "You're gonna have to hang a little bit longer than that, but you know, you get the gist."
Oh.
Okay. Sure, I guess.
All right. I'm gonna take off my robe and just be in like the tunic I just got last time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like run over and kind of bounce towards one of the higher ones. Like just kind of doing
Yeah.
flips off of them to one of the higher ones and just start hanging there.
He's doing tricks on it.
Yeah.
He's doing
100%.
He doing tricks on it.
Acrobatics to get up there, I'm guessing. First.
Yeah.
Cool.
Roll with advantage. I would say since you already see the path, I'll give you advantage because you're
24.
not just. Yeah, flawlessly. You get up to the highest rock, and you. How are you holding on to it? Are you grabbing the sides like she did, or are you doing something else?
Kind of like, I don't know how big the rock is, but like if I can, just kind of like fingers interlaced over it, kind of like when Anakin
say it's-
in episode 2 is hanging off the speeder.
Yeah, I would
flying
say
through
you'd be able to
Coruscant.
pull that off.
Yeah.
I'd say that would be possible. So everyone else, how do you all go about this?
I'm just gonna grab
so-
the man, like, go ahead.
I assume there's like a bunch of rocks to hang on. So like not
Like I
just
said,
like
there's
one
about
for each of
20.
us. Okay.
There's like 20.
I'm going to try and hang with my staff. That way it takes less strength.
Okay. Roll me.
Goodness.
What do we want to roll? Roll me a sleight of hand. Because I'm going to say you have to like throw the staff over and then grab it, like in one movement, essentially.
Well,
12?
yeah.
Yeah, I would say, let me see here. I would say you go to do that, and you slip just a little bit and manage to like land with your foot on one of the rocks below you, but you'd have to like reposition yourself to get back up.
Okay.
So do you try to reposition yourself?
I think I'll. So my foot's on a rock below me. I'll just settle for that rock.
All right, so you're gonna
And I'll-
drop down to that.
Yes.
Roll me athletics, this time with advantage.
Okay. Oh my god. 6.
With advantage, you roll a 6?
I think so.
You
But that's
rolled
like the
twice?
plus, right? Oh no.
Okay.
7.
Oh.
Anticipation.
Still not good.
What was it?
Hold on. So 14. No, 15 total.
15?
Yeah.
You drop down and grab it, and you slip a little bit, but you're able to get your arm kind of back up, and you hold yourself exactly
Okay.
where you need to be.
Okay, I managed.
Who's next?
I have a
I'll just grab the closest
Oh,
rock
you had a question?
to me, I would say.
All right, give me 1 second, Jake. Sam, did you say you had a question?
I do. Can I cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on the wall?
What do you just want the hand?
Yes, I just want the hand to just like come out of the wall.
Yeah. You see
Okay.
you all see as like the hand emerges from the wall.
I'm gonna command the hand to pick up Sushana by the bald ass head and just pick her up into the into the air.
So wait, say that again?
I'm just gonna have the hand jutting out of the wall, pick her up by the head, and just move her up.
Okay, so yeah, you get moved up, and real quick, we'll cut back. Jake, what were you saying? The one closest to you?
Yeah.
All right, so you find one that's just above eye level for you, and you reach up. Roll me. I'll just say sleight of hand with advantage because it's close.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you're hanging on to it, no problem. It's like you're hanging on to it like a kid on monkey bars. As for Sushana jumping back there, are you trying to get the hand to take you up to one of the high rocks? Is that what your plan is here?
Nope. It's just
Oh, you
gonna hold
you
me
want
up
that to
there.
be what you're hanging from.
Yes.
Okay. So you're not hanging, you're being held by the
I'm
wall.
being held.
Okay, I see what you're going for now. All right. Yeah, that absolutely works.
Just by the dome.
Yeah. Who else?
I'll climb up a little bit. Like, the scene in Kung Fu Panda where Po is, like, getting powers? I sent it in the chat.
Okay, let me see this.
So kind of like Tarnath, I'm doing tricks on it.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm like, oh, that looked fun.
Okay, so you start doing tricks. And eventually get up. Roll me acrobatics.
20. Woo!
Yeah, you do little flips and shit. There's a point where you're totally airborne and you do like a somersault. And eventually you land with your hands around like a small rock. And you're able to hang on.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna find something I can hang off of. Something strong enough to hold me to.
It's a cliff.
All right. Yeah, you see like
Rocks break.
there's a
man.
smaller cliff jutting out of the cliff. And you reach up and you try to grab for that. Roll me, I'll say athletics. Roll me athletics.
That is a 28.
Yeah, you don't even have to jump. It's like, you know how NBA players, when they do like a standing dunk, sometimes they like bend the rim down a little bit?
Yes.
You do that with this cliff, and then you like lift yourself up, and now you're hanging off the edge of it. Which I believe leaves Rakes.
I'm just gonna try to like jump my hand as best I can into the rock, so I can't really let go.
You're trying to get stuck in the wall?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Roll me athletics. Actually, hold on. How high up are you trying to go?
Not very high. I am weighed down by a lot of armor. I'm not trying to do too much.
Right. Okay, then yeah, if you're trying to go relatively decent, I'll just say give me a strength check. See if you can like put enough force behind your hand and jut it in there.
Fuck me, man. What is up to the 8?
An 8? Yeah, what everyone else sees is essentially it looks like Rakes is punching the wall, and then he immediately hand like crashes, and you hear a slight little crack, and his hand is limp.
Is he
Are you okay,
falling
Alex?
or is he just?
Genius.
He falls like a foot. He doesn't
Okay.
fall very far. He falls far enough to where he just lands on his feet again, but his hand is a little limp.
Yeah, you good there, buddy?
I'll be fine.
Rakes, on your end, you punch the wall and feel the pain of 1,000 suns as your wrist shatters.
Oh, lovely.
Owie.
Oh, he's not fine.
So
No.
he's not fine.
said I'll be fine and say it was fine.
Might
You
want
are
to heal
awfully calm
yourself.
for someone whose wrist is shattered.
Yeah, it would be more, I'll be fine. Screaming.
It sounds like me.
Yeah.
He's just like me for real.
Nope, time for the other wrist.
Yeah, are you gonna do something? Or?
Oh, I mean,
It's
I
still
thought it was
you.
still,
Here,
like,
man.
You need to get 100 rock.
I got that part.
I believe in the effort light, but we don't have effort time. Get up here.
I guess I'm just gonna simply just climb to the shortest rock that's not Dorch.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a rock.
Yeah, but
She's a
you're on the rock.
person.
Yeah.
Dorch the Rock Uvis.
George the Rock Johnson. Sorry.
Real.
Sam, do you remember Dwayne the Ox Johnson?
I do. I miss him.
I miss him.
Real ones, no.
Last
Oh.
time anything whimsical happened in that campaign.
True. So yeah, you go for the other rock with a shattered wrist. How are you going about this?
Use the other arm and hope to God I can hold on for the longest time.
Roll me acrobatics.
Acrobatics. What the fuck? 11.
You guys see as Rakes like goes to grab at a rock and kind of misses, and then lands on a rock below and wraps his body around it in like the fetal position with his limp wrist kind of hanging out. But it works. It succeeds. And then with that, you see his Colt like takes his lasso, or his he has like a lasso on his hip. He takes it, he throws it up, and kind of climbs his way up the mountain and grabs onto a rock. And then Dino just finds a rock next to Rakes and does like a little hop and grabs either side of it.
How you doing?
And as he's doing that, you see he takes his left hand down and he pulls out his pan flute and plays a little note. And Rakes, you see a blue hand come out of the pan flute and grab your wrist, and it grips it, squeezes it, reshapes the bone, and then snaps your wrist back into place. And then he throws his other hand back up on the rock.
Motherfucker.
Don't break your hand next time, dumbass.
Well, it wasn't the intention.
It's backwards.
It's not supposed to go that way.
It's backwards. You see Dino go, oh, for fuck's sakes. He pulls his pamphlet out again, snaps the wrist back around.
Breaks your wrist
Oh,
again and
God.
puts it back together.
Yeah.
360.
360 no scope.
Wait, no, if it goes 360, it'll still be fucked up. Wait.
A full 180.
There you go.
So with that, you see, you're all hanging there. I need everyone to, real quick, make me a con save.
Ooh.
No.
Why?
Just make me a con save.
15.
Oh, 18.
Okay? AK,
17.
Okay.
17.
Fuck. 7.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
22.
All right.
Ah, I am the highest.
With
Bro,
a
smoking weed over
solid
here.
16, Colt with a solid 17. Dorch and Zenon,
No.
Yeah.
you two rolled under the DC. So, we're going to say, Dorch, it's a little cold. Your toesies are cold. And it ends up distracting you to the point where you're starting to lose your grip a little bit. Harnath, you notice this. How do you help?
I am going to... Is that just a 5th level spell? Cool, it is. Because how far below, down is Dorchivus?
Dorch is about 10 feet down from you and about 10 feet up off the ground.
basically, just without moving or doing anything, I'm gonna cast telekinesis and kind of hold her back up in place so she can re-secure her grip.
All right. Yeah, you re-secure her grip. She is able to get herself figured out.
I
Zenon,
don't move. She just feels herself like lift back up in the air
Yeah.
for some reason. I don't move. I'm locked in.
Yeah. Dorch, you're able to kind of get yourself readjusted, and you're totally fine now. Zenon.
Okay. It's basically like air jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in air jail now. You have been air
Yes.
jailed.
Well, no, I literally just used the force to pull you back up. Basically, is what happened there.
Yes.
Zenon, you notice the wind is moving in a weird direction in this little like snowy area, and it messes up your focus. It messes up your chi, and you start to feel yourself slip a little bit. Sushana,
Yo.
I would say the way you're being held, you have eye holes through the fingers, right? Like the and you see this. You see Zenon start to lose his grip. How do you help him?
I'm just gonna like, just. I don't think I ever specified to what height Sushan is, but I'm just going to assume she's above him. So it's just gonna like a claw game-esque descent and just grab him with her horrific raptor claw feet.
And what, like pull him back up so he can get
Yep.
readjusted?
Yeah, just the
Yeah.
claws. The
Zenon, as you start to lose your focus,
Ah.
you feel these nails dig into your forearms a little bit, and they pull you back up, and you're able to get yourself readjusted.
Ow. But thank you.
I couldn't have used my hands. I'm sorry. I didn't have to. That was very extra. I could have used my hands.
And I would say this continues to go on for about 15, 20 minutes. What's going through everyone's head for this
Stop
long
falling.
period of time? Yeah, I would say there's a couple points where like Dino slips a little bit, Colt slips a little bit, and it's just Sushana like fucking flinging her body around to like pull people back up.
Oh god. Sorry.
But what's everyone else feeling? Again, you're in like, I would say you're in like below zero temperatures, hanging on to these rocks that are not dry. They are slick.
Moist.
I'm just gonna
One
put my eyes
could
on-
say moist,
Perfect.
a little mossy.
I don't like what you did to those plants earlier.
Ah.
I
Tarnath's
am
just
just-
like eyes closed, locked in, not moving at all. He's just there.
I'm doing my best to be like Tarnath, but I'm not as successful.
Oof.
All that Mumpitz
300
is
years
thinking
of
is-
trying.
Join the club.
Mumpitz is simply thinking, don't let anyone beat you. You will fall
Okay.
last.
All right.
Nah, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, give me one moment. Ooh. Interesting. Loser.
What?
What?
I'd like to make it clear I'm checking stats on everybody real quick. Okay, that's what I thought. Sushana,
Oof. That's what I thought. Damn.
I think I know
No.
what you did. I think I know what you
No.
did.
no, you don't. Sushana,
Okay.
you have the highest passive perception out of the group.
Oh,
So-
dude.
So,
Finally,
with that,
better than Tarnout. That's something.
I would like to point out when I said hat loser, it was looking at Tarnath because he has the lowest out of the big three that I assumed would have the highest. So,
What does passive perception even go off of?
don't know.
I don't either.
But anyways,
Wisdom throw.
Sushana, you, with your high passive perception, notice something a bit peculiar, a bit interesting. You notice, kind of past Alara, who has been standing, maybe 20 feet back, kind of watching you all this entire time. You notice a pack of spirits kind of gathering around her, and not just any spirits, the spirits of animals. you see some like woodland animals. There's an owl, there's a songbird, all these different types of woodland animals. And, Alara kind of stops for a moment to interact with them, and you notice specifically she whispers to one of them, "They're doing great, aren't they?" And then, the animals kind of like nod to her and then scurry off and hide in different areas. But again, with your high passive perception, you're able to ascertain that they're hanging around. They're just trying to remain hidden.
My dear friends, I do believe our dear rabbit friend is communing with the dead.
What makes you think this?
I saw it. It's over there. Look.
Oh. And
You look over and you just see Alara standing by herself.
No.
She like gives a yawn.
Looks pretty lonely to me.
Well, the dead are not known for being particularly permanent company. They have already fled the area.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's
they're
what they
hiding,
all say.
and they are watching us from the bushes, like me.
Is this something we should be concerned about?
No, I don't think so. I really think around here nature related seems pretty familiar and friendly so far, but I suggest whatever happens after this party is going to have some interaction with the dearly departed animals of the wood.
Fuck you, Seb.
Damn.
Stop reading me like a book, you bastard.
You did
I'm
call
sorry,
him
I need a
out
second.
because
I
of
gotta
his
go.
passive
I'll be
perception.
right
To
back.
be
Okay,
fair,
everyone take 5.
Miller's gotta figure out a new plan.
I'm not wrong here. He did call him out. Like,
We're taking 5. I'll be right back.
Character. Just that's what she would say.
Damn, you ruined the game.
That's what she would have said.
You were making.
Your character is too good.
yeah, you're OP, buddy.
Not getting the fireball.
Yes,
man.
Em, you need
I don't
nerfs.
need this. I had a strength score of 16. I brought that down to an 8. All right. This character
dude,
was even more busted originally.
I'm just fucking with you, dog. That was funny though.
Now, Sam,
yeah.
how familiar are you with regular show?
With regular show, I watched that a lot when I was growing up.
Do you know the arm wrestling episode? This is how we nerf Sushana.
Wait, are you gonna throw me through a table?
Yes.
And you will die.
And I will make a deal with
that
death.
arm wrestle the Raven Queen.
Oh, I think Sushana. That are two wimps against each other. I think a more accurate example here would be Muppets arm wrestling her.
I have to arm wrestle Glebnar to save Sushana.
You just how arm wrestling can even work? He would like just phase through you.
And Glebnar was promised a popsicle if he beat me.
I like Jesus. I like
Like Jesus?
Glebsicles. They're very good.
So does Glebnar like Gleb tarts? Do we have the Gleb tart bowl?
The Gleb Tart Bowl. Oh my god. I
It's
was
not here.
telling Geek the other night. I love that one of my favorite developments from you guys that has been added to this campaign is just that Glebnor has slowly become a capitalist mogul.
This is not Gleb Troid. This is the Glooper Glue.
Listen, everyone stay dead silent when Geek gets back. Sam, I need you to say that with no context.
The 57 large Glooper
We might make Geek walk away again though.
It's worth the risk.
He's gonna put his headphones on and then just take them off.
Caleb, were you scratching your back with a dustpan? Is that what's happening here?
No, I'm just messing with it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's a hell of a use of your resources. I wasn't like throwing you under the bus. I was impressed by your
That would have been lit, but no, I'm just bored. Bored and
Did he change his
depressed.
son?
Yes.
I'm
One second.
playing Madden Superstar mode. My favorite
your
thing to do
superstar.
while playing D&D as well.
Tell me you're a superstar.
Doesn't take as much brain power.
I'll be right back.
Steven,
I'm still here.
I'm a-
but I'm going to mute for a
I'm
second.
going to ask you a question that I know the answer to.
Okay.
Who was your rivals, mate?
Jeff.
Let us know.
Huh? Lucas? Oh, that's
Jeff.
not the answer. That tracks.
What?
That's right.
What are you
I
saying,
did
Rob?
not expect that. No, I did not expect that answer from you, Steven.
Why not?
I expected Spider-Man.
Oh no!
Wait,
He's
Steven,
too
who
hard.
did you say your main is?
Luna Snow, and
Okay.
I am support brand. Can't.
Love
I can't do
you.
DPS.
You've got all the hallmarks of support.
Get. Yeah, wait, and Nicole, your main is Jeff.
E.
God, we'd be running triple support if we played together right now.
Meta. I actually don't know. I haven't played in like a few days.
I haven't
Bozo.
either.
Bozos.
Damn, I was on vacation.
I've been playing
Every
Fortnite.
day, bro. With this Marvel Rivals flow.
And we get all of a sudden.
no.
Okay, Doggo is barking. One sec.
It did not like my Logan Paul reference.
No, it
No
heard
one
you.
did.
She heard you and was very upset by that. So one
Maybe that
second
guy
while
broke out of the basement.
My God, T. Higgins.
T, you okay? No? Good.
I'll send you some water.
No.
No, not even basic human decency.
No.
Wow.
You did
Noah-
potentially
Joe
ruin
Burrow's
it.
next. And I'm gonna steal his Batmobile while I'm doing it.
Good idea.
And then it's Jordan Love.
Why?
No, you're real
We
for that
lost to you
one.
guys last year. We lost to you guys.
Because Jake likes him. I don't want to bully Jake.
I like Jordan Love.
You're just a casualty in this warfare.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Caleb. No, after what you've done to me and your little tier list power rankings,
Jake,
I'm never speaking. I don't know if I ever want to
Jake,
speak to you again.
Jake.
Sorry,
when
actually, no.
Jake. When I finally finish them, the plot twist of the century might be happening.
Honestly, dude, I think
You unironically have made an insane comeback without me taking a deep dive, and it might
Hey,
end
man.
with you winning somehow. Miller just sold the bag with Peeps.
the Peeps take is crazy.
Dude,
Yeah,
the Peeps take's the only reason he's not like, yeah, you guys are fucked.
Wait,
I don't know
what
why
is the
people
take?
don't like Peeps. I really
I
like
hate
Peeps are
Peeps.
good.
That's evil.
I hate Peeps.
He's been
I
pretty
love
sick.
Peeps. Miller, you're real for that.
Peeps
Are they not
great.
just marshmallows? Like,
Yeah,
I
they're
feel like
marshmallows.
covered in
They're
sugar.
covered in marshmallows. Yeah.
I do appreciate
part.
what Peeps are, but I can eat a whole 2 of them before I have such a bad headache I have to lay down.
Exactly.
That's
Oh,
fine.
my stomach doesn't like it, but like, pain is temporary, good food is forever. So suck it up.
Real.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
but there's like
good
better
food.
things that hurt less.
Yeah, but they're good too. So like,
Yeah, but they are good. It's like if a Peep is in front of me, I'm not gonna say no to it. But like if I'm in
I
the
would.
store in like the grand halls of hello.
trying to go.
Oh yes, I'm told I have to say this to you. We are no longer in Glen Troy. This is the Glooper Goal.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I didn't want to do it. I was time. DM's orders.
You know, I remember you specifically saying you want to do it. Everyone shut up when Geek comes back so I can do it.
That was David.
That was
David
you.
said that. No, not me. That was not me. This is fake news. Well, we're still waiting on David to completely rewrite the session.
Oh, he's still gone. He might be
Oh,
rewriting.
no. I've been back. I just muted for a sec because my sister wanted to tell me something.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not rewriting the session.
Oh, I thought you were just
Know what's
writing the
coming.
part where a rock slide happens and kills Sushana, and then you ban me from the Discord.
No, I'm not Kenny. I don't get mad when you read me like a book. I think it's funny.
True.
No, I'm kidding. I understand why Kenny gets mad, but I think it's funny. I don't take myself that seriously when it comes to this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'd say after I don't know about a half hour, you notice the snow around you all start to melt down a little bit. In the sun, you know, there's. I'll put it this way: the glowing light from the tree, the big tree, it shifts over to this area and begins to melt the snow and warm things up a bit. And eventually, it just looks like a normal little brook in the middle of the forest, something you guys have probably seen quite a bit. And Alara kind of runs over and she goes, you did it. You know what? I was supposed to say something, but I'm just excited. You guys did it.
Can we stop hanging now?
Yeah, by all means.
No, whoever falls.
I was gonna say I'm not
last.
moving.
I'm not too intrigued about this
Now it's a
competition.
I jump immediately. The second she says we can jump, I just
Yeah, Theris, Colt, and Dino are down immediately.
I am as well.
I am just staring at Tornath.
And I'm not acknowledging you at all. I'm just locked in still.
Anyone that's on the ground, you see Colt lean over or not Colt, you see Dino lean over and he goes, all right, they're going to be here forever. Is there any way we can force them down? I don't want to watch a fucking pissing contest between two morons.
Hey, we're both
And you
smarter
see-
than Dino.
Just make us roll for it.
Good point.
Yeah, actually, good point. Both of you roll me in athletics. We'll say athletics.
Oh yeah, I'm not falling. Wait, hold on.
It's whoever has higher,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So
I don't think
Yeah, I'm
is it
not
just who
following.
has higher in this moment, or what are we doing?
What
Either
do you
way,
want?
it's annoying. Athletics is such an advantage for him. Still a 17.
Yeah, why did
22.
why did you have to do acrobatics and the other two athletics? Play to their strengths.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, good point. Geek, you
Ooh,
roll me
yeah.
acrobatics.
sick. 26.
Good call, Sam.
Fuck.
Good call, Sam.
So-
I like you.
With that,
And then the Sushana ripping off her Team Tarnash jersey.
Yeah.
as this is happening, or as these two are kind of sitting there, you see Colt and Dino both kind of look at each other, and you see them put their hands up and they do a rock, paper, scissors, and Dino wins, and Colt just kind of shrugs and walks off to the side, and you see as Dino reaches up and just grabs Mumpets by the ankle and rips him down off the rock.
As I fall, my head hits a rock and I die.
No, as you're coming down,
Grayson!
Dino like,
Dick Grayson.
oh no.
I love you, Miller.
Clearly not enough.
But anyways, yeah, Mumpets gets brought down, and then Tarnath, I'd assume you probably leap down.
Oh
after
yeah, I'm
he's
gonna
down.
like kick a foot up and like do a backflip off the wall and just land next to Mumpets.
Yeah.
I just
Wait,
look at
wait.
Tornath.
I
Do
want
I
to make
eat
a.
shit?
Yeah, you roll acrobatics for me.
It's not that good. That's a 16. I rolled really low.
You don't eat shit, but you do land directly in the water.
I'm just
No,
laying on the
he-
ground and I yell, "You're lucky a god stepped in so you wouldn't lose."
Dino doesn't count as
Oh.
a god. He's just a turtle.
Now, I want to make a
He's more than a turtle.
observation. Dorch, you said you were staying up as well, didn't you?
Oh fuck!
Yes.
So after all that, Dorch is still standing. Or hanging, I guess we should say.
I move my cloak and it's a Team Dorch shit.
I can. I just sit there, and even after she lets go, she stays in the same spot. And I'm like, God damn it! I'm still holding her up there. Telekinesis doesn't go away. So
Oh my god.
I'm
Do
just
we have
like-
any string?
what? God
Do we
damn it.
have
I
rope?
just like move Dorchevus down to the ground all gently. God damn it.
So I win, right?
Somehow I beat myself here. How does? God damn it.
Not enough. Why do we suck?
Well, I was busy trying to beat you. I forgot, Dorch.
Ah, damn, Ranger.
Is it because
She's
I'm
always-
small?
It's because she's always been good at hiding. She's always
No,
been
it's
good
'cause
at
I thought
hiding.
you were
Shadows
still in his
always
pocket.
lurking. Oh. In the shadows.
I
always
forgot that I
lurking, but
was,
soon,
like, holding
very
you up.
soon. Well, I suppose I am forgettable.
No, I was just
I do like the
more
big
focused
sigh,
on
you know, to
trying
like gain attention.
No,
That-
no,
that
no.
won't
I
be
was
that
more
meme?
focused. I was just
No.
focused on beating Mumpets. It wasn't that.
Look,
No, we are
Character
not going to
development.
start the Dorchevus pick me girl arc. We are not going down that road.
I'm not like those other rangers. I kill people with a knife.
I kill a dragon.
like those
She brings it up
I
again.
stab people.
I was just joshing, you know.
I don't track
No.
shit.
I don't know.
I've never
Oh,
tried nothing
well.
a day in my life. I'm a flavored rogue, bitch. Um,
Well, thank you for getting me down. I was getting a little tired.
so with that, Alara, she kind of like stands before all of you, and she's like, "Okay, well, this last part, I can't help you with. You gotta kind of do it on your own. It's like part of the thing. So, just go that way." And she like points down a path on the other side of the river. And she goes, "I'll be there eventually. Bye." And she like stands back and waits for you all to leave.
Well,
I think
that's
she's
not.
waiting for us to walk away.
That's not ominous at all, is it?
think
No,
we
I
should
feel like if
hurry
we
there.
turn our backs, then we're fucked.
All right. Well, you get on Mumpets' shoulder and stare backwards. We'll all walk forwards.
Okay, I like this plan.
Let's go.
All
I
right,
take
so
a walk.
that- Yeah, while that happens, Dorch, you look back and you see Alara. She's just standing there very innocently and like waves at you.
I do a little wave back.
And she like smiles and
Evil.
cocks her head a little bit and waves again.
I just don't think she understands social cues.
So with that,
So I think we're
you-
good.
I take it you all head down this path, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
you are sent into like the heart of the woods. As you get there, it's dark. It's a lot darker than everything else. Mind you, this has all been early morning into like the afternoon. Now we're getting into the evening. It gets dark. And when you get into like the center of the woods, there's a big open area that's lit with like these tall tiki torch almost looking thing, like these tribal torches. Hold on one second.
Lovely water we're hearing.
Yeah.
It is. Really sets the mood.
The brook is quite babbling today, yeah.
Why the fuck was my DoorDash saying I'm in New York?
Why are you in
Are
New
you sure
York?
you're not there?
Oh no,
Caleb,
my
I
DoorDash.
didn't, Caleb, I didn't mean what I said. Leave me alone. Get away.
I'll be this. Hey, Jake, is this the appointment?
No. Thankfully.
It's
FBI,
weird.
open up.
It's
No!
weird considering that the Sword Coast is canonically in Maine.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
true.
Favorite
Maine?
part of New England, man.
I don't think that's lore accurate.
5.5, they changed it. You read the source book?
I apologize for that. My mother showed me a video that I will have to tell you all about once we're off stream. But anyways, you get into like this torch lit area. And there's this
That
like
vibe shift was insane. Oh my god.
Whew.
yeah.
My God, is this Survivor?
The whiplash.
Yes.
That's kind of the best way I could explain the vibe. It's kind of
Let's
like
go.
Survivor, yeah. And you all just kind of walk into the circle. What's everyone's first impression? Because I will say this music's actually happening. There is music coming from somewhere. Your characters can't hear this.
Dino, enough with the music.
You turn and he's got his hands up like this is not me.
Oh, god damn it.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Nothing bad could happen.
I think this
Just
is a nice
then,
brew.
10 9/11s. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
I look up and I see a pillar falling.
Sorry. A second plate has hit the pillar. I'm sorry.
Good lord.
So anyway, you guys were talking about New York. Put a certain image in my head. So,
Jesus.
you're all
Yeah, I'm in the woods. Look at the trees.
alright. So Shauna is admiring the flora and
Hey,
fauna.
hey.
All right.
There's a fern over there. German.
Why-
Shit.
Why the sudden voice shift?
I don't know. I think some of these DoorDash is sent to the wrong location.
So yeah, this is all kind of happening, and as you're all together, suddenly you're not. You all look around, and there's no one around you. You are totally isolated. Each and every one of you is totally isolated.
Oh shit.
We're gonna start with Sushana.
Oh, back in Brooklyn.
Wait, how does that work? Dorch was
We'll
on my
see.
shoulder.
So for Dorch, we'll say Muppets, you feel like a little weight taken off your shoulders. Dorch, you just like drop to the ground, but you land on your feet.
Okay.
So starting with Sushana, you are left totally isolated.
Back to normal.
Okay. I want to know, I should say. If Sushana was out in the woods, which I assume she has been many times before, what would be her favorite kind of creature to encounter?
Probably a. You know, this is gonna seem like a really biased answer, but it would probably be a giant turtle.
So a tortoise. We'll say a tortoise.
Yeah, a tortoise.
Okay.
But like, you know, if you read the lizard swamp lore, you know that they have really big turtles there. They, you know,
Okay.
it's canon.
Okay. So, after a moment, Sushana, you see, or you feel, I should say, a presence.
Oh, is that?
And if you look before you, slowly but surely, a large tortoise, the spirit of a large tortoise, has appeared before you, slowly making its way towards you. How do you react?
I'm just gonna stand still until it makes it the whole way.
Yeah, after a couple minutes, it finally gets like a foot in front of you, and it lifts its head slowly to look up at you, almost making like eye contact with you.
Hello.
It just stares at you.
And I think I saw you earlier. You were the last one to get into hiding.
Just continues to stare at you.
So, the forest mysticism for me, the riddle.
You see it takes its front leg and slowly lifts it up. And you see there's a large gash taken out of it.
Why did you manage to get injured in the spectral form?
It like does one of those slow, like almost like it's trying to wet its mouth, just like a. Do you know what I'm trying to convey? I can't. The noise won't pick up through my mic.
I actually kind of heard it.
Like, oh, okay. Like its eyes are empty and it's just looking at you, like, just like staring you down.
I don't really have any medical capabilities. Hey, you might want to go search for the Everlight, I'm afraid.
As you say that, you see it looks down. And does Sushana carry any sort of like bag or anything that she would keep things in?
I do, yeah. I have a pouch.
You see it kind of looks down at your pouch.
I open it.
You open it. What's in this pouch?
Well, according to my D&D Beyond inventory, an ink, a pack of quills, and some oil for a lamp. Oh, and a tinderbox.
And it, okay. You see it walks over and it so say that again. Say that one more time.
Ink, an inkwell, a tinderbox, and some oil for a lamp.
Okay. Do you keep anything else?
No.
Just, like, it doesn't have to be your D&D Beyond thing. You're Sam. Use your role play, buddy. What would Sushana carry? I know you know this.
Up an item.
I'm just. I didn't know if she had anything.
Other than the spell book, not really much.
Okay. So he kind of the tortoise kind of like approaches you, and then it looks down at your bag and kind of turns its nose up, and as it turns its nose up, you see its eyes widen as it looks up at something behind you.
With the whip around dramatically. Look.
There's a single apple hanging down from the tree behind you.
Oh, how high is
it? You'd be able to reach it. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Gonna pluck it. And do you want these sliced or pitted, mashed, sauced?
See, it just kind of looks at you again with that blank expression.
I'm just going to hold it out and you take a bite of it, yes.
Yeah, as you hold it out, it slowly walks over and takes like a long bite out of it, chews it, takes another one, and just like periodically over the course of like 5 minutes, it consumes this entire apple.
Of course.
After it finishes, it looks up at you and kind of holds its leg back up, and its leg is healed. And it just kind of looks at you and gives you like a nod of approval. And you see as it like whisks away. But when it goes away, it leaves behind a small wooden tortoise.
Okay. I shall name it Dino 2.
So do you take it?
Yes.
As you take it, everything kind of zaps back to normal for you. None of your other party members are there, but things are a little bit brighter, and Alara's standing off to the side, and she sees in your hand and she goes, "Ooh, you got a turtle. That's fun. I like turtles.
Yes, is this what the kids call a gotcha?
I don't know what that means, but he's one of the forest guardians.
Ah,
And
okay,
now,
probably.
Because he gave you that little version of him, you can summon him and he can help you with stuff.
Oh, well. I guess now I have my own turtle to summon anytime I need anything to happen.
So with that, we are going to cut over to Tarnath.
Hello.
Tarnath, encased in total darkness, all alone. In other words, it's Tuesday.
Yes.
What? So Tarnath has been around for a long time. I'm sure he's taken an affinity to some sort of critter. What would it be?
That's a good question. Just for fun, I'm gonna say like ravens.
Okay, a raven.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, in the darkness, you hear just a slight Everball. I mean,
What the fuck was the first noise you made?
I tried to make a joke. It didn't work.
Oh, I also just didn't
Quoth
hear.
quoth the raven nevermore.
Oh.
And you see there's just like a raven sitting up in a tree kind of staring at you. And you notice immediately it's missing a lot of feathers on its right wing. It looks like scabbed over and injured. And again, it's not actual. I should have specified. It's like the spirit of a raven.
Yeah.
So it's got like this dark glow to it, but you can still tell something's not right.
And it looks injured, you said? Like it actually
Yes.
looks injured? Okay.
Yes,
And it's
it
up
looks
in
injured. It's sitting in a tree, kind of staring down at you. And I would say it's not too high where you couldn't reach it. You'd be able to find a way to get up to it, hypothetically.
Yeah. I don't really speak bird, but hello, friend. I'll like kind of put my arm up. You need some help?
You go to put your arm up, and it looks at you, and then it looks down at its wing, and it's like it's basically trying to signal to you it can't make its way down.
I'll climb the tree. I know how to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me acrobatics.
22.
Yeah, you make your way up. You literally straddle the branch and sit like in front of the raven.
I'm just gonna do the easy one to start and just try to cast a Cure Wounds on the bird.
Yeah. You cast Cure Wounds on it, and what does this look like? The process of your Cure Wounds.
I'm just going to slowly, and still talking to the bird because somehow I think it can understand me, and just may I, as I like reach toward its wing, and then you'll just see like the way I think of it is the blue and purple magic just kind of seeping out of my hand. I think of it as like it just looks like part of the weave is kind of coming out of my hand to envelop the wing and fix it.
Yeah, and it, after a moment, it patches it up, and you see it's almost like it's got a bandage around its wing. And it looks up at you, and it kind of gives you a nod of approval and zips away and leaves behind a small wooden statue of a raven.
I'll pick that up and kind of smile as I put it in a little bag of holding.
Yeah, you pick it up, and as soon as you make contact with it, you're sucked back into reality. And you see Sushana and Alara kind of standing there.
I'm like still moving to put it in the bag of holding. Oh. How odd.
Hello, Mr. Tarnath. Look, this one is like standing silently, like me.
Wonderful. I just kind of nod and like hold up the little raven as I go to put it in the bag.
That's very cute.
As you hold it
I
up,
have
you
a
see
little
Alara
turtle.
kind of smiles.
Wait, add this to the bag. There we go.
So with that, we're going to jump over to Rakes.
Yes.
So, Rakes being an elf, he's been around a long time. Are there any animals he would have developed an affinity for?
A doe.
Okay, yeah. So
That's
you
funny.
are trapped in pure darkness by yourself in the middle of the woods. And you hear, obviously can't replicate the sound of a deer crying. Have you guys ever heard the sound of a deer crying, like how it would
Yeah.
yelp out? It gives you one of those, and
No.
you see a doe laying with like its leg kind of, or I'm sorry, not laying, standing with its front right leg like held up, and you can see there's like an arrow sticking out of it.
I go to comfort the deer.
How do you do that?
I try to use lay on hands as I kind of just hold it. I approach it calmly first. So
Roll me animal handling.
He just runs up on it. Ah!
Give me that arrow.
Can't
Deer!
really roll anything in this game.
18. I finally rolled well.
Okay, yeah. You walk over, and at first it's a little skittish, but eventually it's okay with it. And you said you go to cast lay on hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like grab its leg, and as you grab its leg, you see it pulls back, and it picks its leg up again to kind of like show you the arrow.
Mm-hmm. Can I attempt to remove the arrow without having it bleed out?
Yeah. Roll me medicine.
18.
Yeah, you. All right, listen, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if medically this will work, but this is what we're gonna say. It works. It's my game. It's a fucking ghost steer, and you're all gonna go with it. You take the arrow on either side and break it, and you're able to pull it out of either side without having to pull like the feathers through or having to pull the arrowhead through, and then you're able to cast lay on hands, and you're able to heal it. You see it lowers its leg a little bit and starts to like plant it on the ground and is able to support some weight on it.
Okay.
And then it looks up at you and gives you a nod of approval, and it dissipates and leaves behind a little wooden statue of a deer.
I grabbed the statue.
You pick it up, and as soon as you pick it up, you're sent back to everything being normal as well, and you see Tarnas, Sushana, and Alara standing off to the side. And then as soon as you snap back in, you see Dino snap back in, holding a little statue of a bear.
Excuse me.
It's a bear. God damn
Bless
it.
you, George.
Interesting. Why did you just say bless you, George? She's not here.
I can just feel disturbance in the
It
air.
transcended the astral plane or
Sneezes
whatever.
so hard it transcended planes.
She just casted like message directly at Grayson and just sneezed
Just
in his
an
head.
Maybe George is a god. Maybe this whole campaign, the plot just is George is the evil god.
If not, yes, definitely later.
Anyways, does anyone say anything with Dino and Rake's back?
Hello, Rex.
Hello.
What animal did you get, Rex?
I had a doe, a deer, a female deer.
That's interesting. Why?
Oh.
Who died?
Nicole.
Oh,
Who did we lose?
Nicole.
It was the illness.
It was the illness.
Oh, good, she's
Oh.
back. Thank God.
I sneezed so hard I also transcended the Discord.
So with that, Dorch,
Yes.
woods, totally dark. You feel smaller than you've ever felt before.
That's pretty darn small.
That's pretty darn small, exactly. What kind of animal would our ranger have an affinity for?
Hmm. A horse.
Okay. Yeah, you see a horse walk over, and not to repeat plot lines, but it kind of does the same thing that the deer did for Rakes. It's got a leg held up that's clearly hurt by something, and it's just kind of like it keeps gesturing at it and neighing, like trying to show that there's something wrong with its leg.
Okay. I
my
want
God,
to
that's
cast.
really good.
Actually, I want to cast Animal Friendship. Do I get 2, or how's this?
Give me one moment. Let's see here. So, yeah, you have 4 first level spell slots, so you can cast Animal Friendship without concern here.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. So you cast Animal Friendship, and what does it look like for Dorch casting a spell? This is the first time we've gotten to see this.
Yeah. Like how I do it, or what?
Yeah. How do you do it? What does it look like?
I haven't really thought of that far either. Let's say, like, trying to think of. Kind of like, because my first thought of casting spells like Wizards of Waverly Place, I'm gonna say it's
Sure.
kind of like Alex Russo, like that sort of vibe.
Okay. Yeah, so do you have a little,
Like I've
a little
pretend
phrase
wand.
that you say with it?
I don't. You're making me think on my feet.
No, it's okay. It's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't. That was just
But I
the
have my
first thing
little
that came to
stick,
mind.
which is a little
yeah.
pretend wand.
Okay, yeah.
Not that it does anything, but it helps me.
Right. And it, you do that, and you see the horse. It kind of settles down, and then it like rapidly looks down at its leg, like, "Friend, hurt, help."
Okay, then can I cast Healing Spirit?
Absolutely you can. And you cast this again with your wand, and you see this little green, like, fairy-looking thing. It appears
Don't let
out
Twitch
of
do
thin
that,
air
Galaxy.
and goes over to the horse and kind of like, tinkers with its leg a little bit, and eventually the horse is able to put weight on its leg, and you see the little green spirit fairy thing like taps it on the head and then disappears. And then the horse starts to approach you, and it looks at you with like a cold, dead stare, and then disappears and leaves behind a little wooden horse.
What the fuck? So, wait. Okay then. All right. That's
So, just for reference, healing spirit, you conjure like a little woodland spirit that does the
Okay.
healing for you. I didn't know if I made that part clear.
that's kind of what I gathered.
Okay. Yeah. And then it leaves the little wooden horse behind.
Okay. Also, oh my God, Trey McBride scored a touchdown. Finally.
Yep.
Finally. Oh, it only took till like the end of the season. All right. Anyways.
So, do you just stare at the wooden horse, or?
I go to pick up the wooden horse.
Alright, you walk over to it and you pick it up. And as soon as you pick it up, you are zipped back. And before you see Colt, Dino, Harnath, Sushana, Rakes, and Alara. And Colt is also holding a horse. And he kind of looks... He looks at your horse, and he's holding a horse. He goes, "Oh, would you look at that?"
We're twins.
I'm friends.
And then he like takes his statue over to compare it to yours, and his horse is like a giant stallion, and yours is a standard horse.
Oh, it's a pony.
I did.
No, I'm not gonna say pony. That's too mean.
Wait, why is yours like that? And mine's like this.
What? I don't know how to put this delicately, but I think it's because you're a little feller and I'm a bigger feller. So the horses match the feller.
Anyone else want to call me short around here?
You're short.
Shut
After-
up.
Rex, I need you to die.
After accidentally confusing you as a doll when we met, I feel like I can't make short jokes. I feel like it's not allowed. Sorry for that again, by the way.
I suppose it's okay.
It's been a year and a half, but still.
Time does not heal all
I was
wounds.
gonna say, I have not forgotten, so I'm sure you haven't.
No.
So with
I think you're adequately vertical.
Thank you, Shoshana.
You're welcome.
Shoshana.
You always know how to put things so delicately. Thank you.
Yes,
Just take it.
I'm taking this.
Doing what? Anyways, with that, Atheris,
Yeah.
you are in total darkness, alone.
Yeah.
No one to call your own.
Oh.
Before
Average Tuesday.
you see
Not for me.
a
dude.
woman.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude. Scared me.
You see an
Good
owl,
lord. Oh, okay.
like like a ghost owl is the best way I can put it.
Oh,
And this owl,
disheartening.
it kind of looks at you, and then flies over and lands on your shoulder, and then turns its head to stare at you.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
And it just continues to stare at you.
Can I help you?
I gotta ask, does Atheris carry a pouch or a bag or anything like that with him?
I would assume he carries a little handbag or some sort. Yeah,
All right.
I would say.
So you see as the owl kind of flutters off of your shoulder and flutters down to your bag and starts trying to open it. It's like plucking at it and, just trying to find a way to get it open.
There's not really much in there, pal. I don't really know what you're looking for, but if you'd like a pan flute, I have that.
You see, as you say that, you see it kind of looks up at you for a second, and then it goes back to plucking at the bag, trying to get it open.
Okay. Do you want a shovel? I have a shovel. Are you a digger? Would you like to dig? I don't know.
As you say that, it looks back up at you with a blank expression on its face, and then it goes
Oh.
back to plucking at the bag.
I don't know what to tell you here. What do you want? I don't know what to do with you.
It finds a way into the bag,
Okay.
and it gets its head down in the bag, and it pulls its head back up, and its mouth, it's holding some of your rations that are like in a smaller bag.
Oh, you're hungry. Okay. Yeah. All right.
You see it flies back up onto your shoulder and stares at you with the ration bag in its mouth.
I mean, yeah, you can have some, just don't eat it all. I mean, I need to eat too here.
As you say that, it floats down, or it flies down onto your forearm, and it drops the bag into your hand, and then stares back up at you.
Do you want me to eat it? I mean, I am pretty hungry, but I'm not sure why you're the judge of that.
You see it walks down your arm and looks at the bag and starts like plucking at it.
I guess
then
I'll
looks
eat
back
some of
up
my
at you.
rations. Yeah. I think that's what it wants.
You pull some of the rations out and eat it yourself. After you pull them out, do you close the bag?
I'll pull them out and keep the bag open.
All right, you pull them out. As soon as you open that bag, that bird dips its head in your bag and pulls out
Oh.
some of your rations.
So you
And
are
then-
hungry.
And it looks up at you and like throws its head back.
Back you,
and whatever
Sizzler.
we'll just say you had like some grain,
Mhm.
something simple like that. Throws its head back and swallows the grain and then stares at you. And in your hand, it disappears. and leaves your rations and a little wooden statue of an owl.
Oh, all right.
And as soon as you notice that statue of an owl, you're zipped back to where everyone else is at.
Okay.
With that, Muppets,
Hi.
total darkness, all around you. You're alone. What are we feeling? What are we thinking?
Typical Tuesday.
Man, y'all got some weird Tuesdays.
Hey man, Tuesday's our day off.
Tuesdays feel like Saturdays even.
So Muppets, what kind of critters or mammalia would he find endearing?
No. Give Mumpets a fan of wolves.
Wolves?
Yeah. Actually, no. Never mind. That's never. Fine.
I'm kidding. Don't
Nope.
let me sway you.
Nope. You did it.
What were you gonna say? What was your other option?
No, let's do Rolf.
Rolf, the
Yep.
Muppet,
Yep.
the dog Muppet.
Nope. Give me a Rolf.
A wolf. Okay, yeah. So you're in the darkness and you see as a wolf cub, or a wolf pup, I should say, kind of walks out and it starts whimpering and it's really having problems putting weight on its right foot and it has a big scratch across its face.
Who must I kill? Who hurt you?
You see it just kind of looks up at you and after you say that it like cowers a little bit, its ears go back, its tail goes down, it's like trying to look small.
I knew it. Dortchevis.
What?
It's small.
No.
I
Give me a
understood.
second.
Thank you, Steven. I'm gonna go to pet it.
You reach your hand out to pet it.
Yes.
You reach your hand out to pet it. You see it still cowers a little bit, but I would assume you go slowly and eventually you make contact with it. And it warms up a little bit and keeps staring up at you. And
It'll
after
be
a
okay.
moment, while you're petting this wolf, a figure appears beside you, Muppets.
Oh God, fucking damn it!
And you see, I don't have a picture, unfortunately, but you see this tall woman, this tall warrior woman, standing beside you, holding a spear,
Don't tell Theris.
That's not who I expected.
and she looks down at you. How do you plan to help the weak?
Protect them.
You didn't protect this one.
Never had the chance.
So you won't always. So how do you help them when you're too late?
I have to be there.
You can't always. You need to understand this. What comes next?
I don't know.
You see she takes her spear that she's holding and she baps you upside the head with it. Like, she takes, like, the dull end of the spear and hits you in the back of the head with it. And she goes, you are smarter than that. What comes next?
I don't know.
She hits you in the back of the head with it again. Try again.
Who are you?
You will learn.
He stopped hitting me with that thing.
Whack.
Then tell me, what comes next?
I'm telling you the answer. I don't know.
You see she hits you with the spear again. Not good enough. You are better than this.
I don't want to get hit again.
So give me the right answer, and I won't have to.
I don't know what the right answer is.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I'm not the Sheila. I'm not this magic person who can help people feel better.
You don't have to be magic to help those around you.
Nope. But the only way I've been able to help people is by killing people. That's all I do at this point.
Which is exactly the ailment I'm trying to cure, and she hits you over the back of the head with it again.
Ow. Starting to hurt.
I get it.
Do that again.
What again?
That, what you just did. Do it again.
Rub the back of my head.
So you have a head. Do you know what is housed within a head, Mumpets?
I know I have a fucking brain.
Then use it.
I'm trying. You keep
There-
hitting me.
There is a reason why I convinced my brother to give me access to you. There is a reason.
Oh, yeah.
You are above
right.
this senseless killing with no other alternatives. You are a warrior, not just in blade, but a warrior of the mind. Think.
It's an animal shelter or something. I don't know.
She hits you in the head with it again.
Ow!
You're alone. It's just me, you, and the wolf. Where is there an animal shelter for you to take it?
I don't know. I go to pet the wolf again.
You pet the wolf, and she like leans down beside you. I would assume, how are you petting the wolf? Like, how are you moving yourself?
I'm bent over a little so I can reach it easier.
Okay. Yeah, you bend over a little bit. She bends over at like a perfect 90-degree angle to look beside you. And she looks over at you and she goes, "You're getting somewhere. Now what? What comes next? You pet it, you let it know you want to help it. What comes next?
I help.
How do you help? There's nothing to kill. It's just you and this poor helpless creature. What comes next?"
I think the worst part is I can see Geek knows what the answer is, and it's just he's tormenting me. Can I do a medicine check?
Sure. Also, I just realized I played the wrong music.
Yeah, this is very aggressive for healing a wolf.
Yeah.
That's an
Uh,
11.
Muppets think.
Think before the wolf dies.
Why does Muppets have to think?
He has the highest intelligence out of all of us. He just
I'm
refuses to use
smart,
it.
not wise.
No,
I'm smart, not
What do you
wise.
mean, no?
I got a 20.
All right.
Oh, well.
All right,
That's
so
an
I'd like to
11.
point out, just real quick, because I'm an idiot and forgot to do this. There's going to be a little. I'm about to play a new song. There's going to be a little piano at the beginning. Just pretend that played when she appeared. Just put
Okay.
that in your mind. When you hear this little piano, she appears. That part, right?
Mm.
So she's standing next to you,
How am I supposed to put it in my mind, man? That's so
and
fucked up.
you're doing a medicine check. What did you roll?
11.
An 11. You see the wolf. It's cut up, and nothing's broken. It's just sore. It could, I don't know, perhaps use a bandage. Could be
Do I
wrapped
have-
up.
Do I have any?
You reach down and check your bag, and there's none there. And then you see her roll her eyes and snap, and there's bandages sitting at the top of your bag.
Look, half the time I get hurt, I just walk it off.
Okay.
Or Dino.
Well, all right. Fair enough. But you have it now.
I'm gonna wrap up the wolf to the best of my ability, never did
And as you-
having done it before.
You start wrapping up this wolf's leg, and you hear this music, Muppets. Like, this
Yeah.
is something you can hear. And you hear it start to pick up a little bit
Bumpin'.
and get a little cheerier as you're wrapping up this wolf's leg. And she nods in approval, and she goes, "Good.
Wait, I know that tune.
The wolf has been consoled. It has been it has been bandaged. Now what do you do?"
It'll be okay, little one.
Yes, exactly. And she looks at you and she pats you on the head in the same vein you just pet the wolf.
I just point up at her. Don't do that again.
I will do as I please. And then she disappears. And you look down, and as she disappears, the wolf also disappears and leaves behind a little wolf statue.
I pick it up.
You pick up this wolf, and you are zipped back to everybody else.
Hi.
Hello. What did you get?
So
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
What did you get?
A lesson?
Oh, fucking nerd. Yeah.
Nerd. Fucking nerd.
My god said hello and came and
Oh,
taught me.
you were the love?
He what?
Yeah, no, my god doesn't like the fighty side of me. So she's trying to teach me the carry side.
Does your god know who you are?
That's why she wanted me. Because from what my guess is, Makairos wanted me, but she talked Makairos out of having me as his champion.
You seem pretty nice to me.
But you're injured in battle. Are you taking me as the person to tape you up?
If I was injured in battle, I am fairly certain you would have moved heaven and hell to make sure I was not in battle. Mr. Justice had his arm pinned behind a boulder, and you damn well jumped in front of a Cyclops' mouth to get him out. Yes, I am certain you would.
But that's because I'm there. She's trying to teach me I can't be everywhere. I can't protect everyone at once. What? I look around. Like, what if something happened to Zenon right now? Zenon's not here.
True.
I
mean,
can't
no.
protect Zenon. But if something happened to that monk bitch ass, guess who?
Oh my god!
What is they fucking
Wow.
for?
What? Man, you must really hate chicken Alfredo.
Monk,
Damn.
bitch ass, comma.
That's so harsh.
Went hard.
Ooh, I would take blame for that if something happened to him. If something happened to Tarnath, I would take blame for it. Hell, if something happened to the fucking Raven Queen right now, and I'm not even the same realm as her, who do you think would try to take the blame for it?
I'm assuming you.
Yes.
I see. Then maybe it is that you do not need to be kinder as much as you need to be less guilty.
It's all of it.
Guilty.
I see. Everything is connected. Speaking of which, I wonder what Zen and bitch ass is doing right now.
Come on, dude.
I don't know. Zenon's bitch ass is probably, talking with an
Damn.
animal.
I see how I'm welcome in this group. Well, I don't, but I think I do.
I love you, Steven.
Xanon,
Yes.
out in the woods, by yourself. Probably nothing new. I'm
Yep.
sure you've been by yourself in the woods.
Carmelo
before.
Anthony? Glebnello Glemtony?
Glebnello.
Glebba.
The GBA, the Glebnor Basketball Association. I must ask, what little critters would Zenon have an affinity for?
Fish.
Fish?
Yes.
Any specific kind of fish?
Well, we're in this is not real, so we'll just say a little blue fish.
A little blue fish. Okay. Well, Zenon, you notice in front of you a pond. And next to that pond, you hear... I can't think of any other way to word this, so I'm going to ask that you all be mature adults.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You hear Wet slapping sounds.
Dude, what is Zenon's bitch ass doing?
And then you see a little
And then
blue
bitch
fish
ass.
like flopping up in the air next to the pond, like dying.
Okay, I'm quick to go get the fish back into the pond.
You scoop it up, you toss it in the water. It
Yeah.
looks up at you. And then disappears and turns into a little wooden fish.
Mine was much easier than everyone else's. I pick up the little wooden fish.
I mean, I just didn't know what to do with the fish, man.
Fair enough.
Fishman reference.
Yeah, you pick up the little wooden fish and you're zipped back to everyone else.
Some
So everyone's reaction.
welcome, guys.
Oh, hello.
What's
Go
your
on,
bitch
say,
ass
go on, say. Yeah.
Oh, hey, man.
I'm just
We've
gonna look away in shame. Just like,
We've been having completely normal conversations about you while you were gone.
Yes, what did your bitch ass get?
No. Okay, fine.
you guys,
We're-
All
you gonna
right.
stop calling me
Say
that?
Wait,
No,
I
that's
don't-
Mumpets'
Is
new
that the
nickname
kid's
for
song?
you, I guess.
Oh, I don't.
Welcome back,
appreciate
bitch
it.
ass.
Can we stop?
Yeah, and
Sorry.
I get
I
called.
prefer to just be called Zenon.
Yeah, and they call me
Yeah.
genocidal maniac. We don't all get what we want.
Yeah.
Okay,
Zenon.
yours is true. What did I do wrong?
Zenon. That's why your nickname is Zenon. Bitch ass.
I fear Mumpets isn't gonna stop. I don't think.
I don't want to show you guys what I got.
So God.
You have to. You have to.
Oh, you're proving that you're just a bitch ass.
Okay, everyone gather in a circle away from Muppet.
I'm starting my own club.
Yep.
I am
Yeah,
gonna.
this is the Fuck You Muppets Club.
I'm gonna stealth into the circle.
Roll me stealth with disadvantage.
I'm gonna get angry though. Actually, no, wait. There's
Okay.
no point. Yeah, no, what for fun and me just using this feature because I never will anyways.
Wait, Zenon, what's
being
that?
raged, being raged gives me advantage on stealth checks.
All right,
so this is
it's
just a normal stealth
roll.
check. That is an 11.
You go to sneak over, and your looming presence is noticed immediately by Zenon, who brings the group back a little bit. I would assume it just turns into a game of like cat and mouse, where you're like slowly trying to walk in, and Zenon's like pulling the group away.
Come on, Zenon. I just want to see.
Okay, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah, don't ever do that again.
Please.
Show me your balls.
No.
Pull out my staff.
Show me this guy's balls.
I pull out my staff and just like
Glebgul,
spin the
show
ball.
me this
on
guy's balls.
it.
Glebgul is just walking up to Glebnor and asking him a question, and him probably going, "I don't know."
Glebnor, the multi-billionaire, knows nothing.
Glebnor, how many likes does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll that's on a Tootsie Pop? I don't know.
I can't believe the owner of Google doesn't know something.
But with that, you see Alara, she kind of walks over and she sees the fish and she goes, "Oh, a fish is cool. I think fish are cool."
You spoiled my. I
Oh,
was trying to hide that.
What type of
Oh.
fish, though?
damn it. Well, you all did good. She gives you like 2 thumbs up.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
that's the end of this trial. If you'll come with me, and she like starts walking away without telling you where she's going. She just starts walking.
Hey, I have a suggestion when the trials are over. Could you put like markers around here? Tell where you're going?
You see, she turns around. She's like, I guess we could do that. Yeah.
It's very easy to get lost.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways,
I'm
she
glad
just
we had
starts-
this
starts
interaction. Let's
walking.
just move on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she turns around and starts walking again.
Was
And
that
eventually-
productive?
You all get back to like the main area of the druids. And you see Elder Thaler, and he kind of walks out to greet you all, and he goes, "Well, you did it. Well done. You have completed all of the trials that we have to offer.
Which
All 2 of them."
Oh,
Thanks, man.
No.
So I guess with that, you all have our blessing, our praises. Well done. And you see, he reaches his hand out as if to like shake someone's hand.
George,
nope.
you're the team captain. Go.
Since when?
since now,
You won the class competition that elected you as team captain.
kill up the dragon
What
for fuck's
class
sake.
You were the first overall pick.
In
to be
what
fair.
draft?
Power Ranger.
The Christmas draft.
No, Ranger.
Oh, that is true. We did do a draft. I forgot about that.
George, you are the
Okay. Yes.
unanimous
yes,
selection.
All right. I get it. I'll shake the hand.
I'll
Yeah, you
shake the
his
hand.
He goes, "Oh, I see you all have appointed a leader. Wonderful. Well, I think
Our
you all
leader.
should,
You
Yeah.
could say our leader.
Oh, no.
you all should go find him. He will be the next one you want to talk to." And then you just hear a loud boom, like a giant explosion. He's like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, not again!" And he turns around and like goes to back into his hut.
Yeah.
So with that, do you all head back to our leader's little office area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you all head back to his little area, and he's sitting in a chair in the corner of the room. He's wearing like a pair of reading glasses, and he has like a pipe, and he's reading a book. And he's very interested in this book, and he doesn't really notice you guys come in.
Hello.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Our leader.
Our leader was just reading Gleb in Peace. You see,
Our
he shuts the
leader.
book and yes, one could say our reader. I take it you all passed the trials, yes?
Yes.
Indeed.
Wonderful. You did all 3 of the Iron Hand and all 3 of the Verdant Pact, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, our leader would like to invite you all to a dinner tonight so we can kind of handle this dispute.
Oh, God, not another dinner.
More dinner. More stories.
No, there will be no stories
Oh,
at this
thank
one.
God.
Our leader is going to ask you to mediate and convince the 2 sides to come to an agreement.
You're saying you
We
want
have
us
to do
to be
that?
your mediator?
Yes, you, Sushana, specifically will be our mediator.
Oh no. Oh no.
Cool, that just means I'm gonna
Oh,
drink. Let's
no.
go.
I'm ordering another shot as we speak.
So
No,
with that,
you can't. I grab Sushana's shot. You're the mediator. You cannot drink.
Oh.
Eh.
Aw.
give me one moment. Okay, so with that, you guys got a little bit of time before this actual event occurs. Does anyone have anything particular they plan on doing to kill time, or
I'm gonna try to attempt that one push up again.
no? By all means, roll
Would you
me
just-
strength.
Actually, yeah.
I'm gonna meditate.
A one?
A one.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't even get you like lay down on the ground and you can't get yourself up. You're just planking at this
Yeah,
point.
she's just instantly asleep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
stake-
wake. I'm gonna wake up Shoshana.
No, no, let's
What?
go rest.
No,
Oh.
Shoshana, I have a genuine question.
What is your question?
You did 15 the other day. How did you
did?
do 0? Yes, with the antlers.
Oh, I don't remember anything while I had those on.
Bring in the antlers.
No, they disappeared.
In the North Pole.
Yeah, they don't. None of those things exist anymore.
New adventure.
Yeah.
We're finding the North Pole. Yeah, the
The
We've
North
already
Pole.
found it.
The North Pole.
So you really
I
didn't
just
notice
used
it,
prestidigitation and create a kiddie pool just to the north.
They already took
It's
down
right
the
there.
south. They already took down the South Pole. We have to protect the North Pole.
Oh my god.
Sir, a second pool is in function.
Wait,
a
but they
zip
did the
line.
north first. That doesn't make sense.
I
Not
think
in
we
this
should
timeline.
run the north.
It's D&D.
God damn it.
Theodore does things backwards.
His name
Or
is
you could
Theodore.
make it the Pentagon.
So,
Listen, I'm sure if you wanted to find some kind of magical artifact that possesses my body and gives me the strength of an animal, half of the items on the Sword Coast do these. Well, we will find one someday. For now, I'm taking a floor nap.
I reuse my telekinesis and just help her do push-ups.
I'm not still asleep.
Yeah, she's sleeping doing push-ups.
why are we dead silent?
I'm
Because that
meditating.
bit ended and we were waiting for you to
bit.
say something.
Yeah.
All right, I went and grabbed a drink mid-bit. I figured I had a couple seconds.
Oh no, the bit was
Oh,
over.
No, there's a dialogue. It ended.
Okay, yeah. So, with the end of that dialogue, eventually, it comes time for the dinner. Ah, you bitch.
You don't have to call me
Sorry.
that. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you in particular.
Damn.
Ah,
And I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God.
what about me?
In this big fancy dinner. Yeah. And you see one side of the table is lined with the Iron Hand, Buckler and his folk. And the other side is Elder Thalern and his folk, the druids. And at the one head of the table is our leader. At the other head of the table is Sushana with you guys on either side. And you see our leader after a couple moments, or after a little while, kind of letting everyone get settled in. He stands up and he takes a wine glass in one hand and a metal fork in the other, or a metal knife in the other, excuse me. And he kind of like taps it on the glass and he goes, "Our leader would like everyone's attention." Oh, that was weirdly timed. Did anyone else hear that?
No.
I must have missed it.
As soon as I finished talking, there was someone tapping
Oh.
something on a glass in the audio. But anyways, you see, he's like, our leader has gathered you all here to discuss our treaty. Particularly, I've invited you all here to be mediated by Sushana and friends.
Hello.
How would we like to go about this?
Well, I think the most productive thing we could do is have both sides clearly and calmly, without any interruption, describe their current issues.
Our leader likes this idea. Who goes first?
Flip a coin.
Our leader does not possess one.
I've got it.
Here. Thank you. I know.
All right.
I know.
All right, so we'll say heads for the Iron Hand, tails for the druids. Geek, are you actually going to flip a coin?
I'm gonna make the internet do it.
Also works.
It is tails.
All right, tails. That would be the druids.
Yes.
And you see, Elder Thalern. He kind of stands towards the head of the table. He's across from Buckler and next to our leader. He kind of stands up and he goes, listen, it's very simple. All we ask is that our groves are protected from your barbaric mining. I mean, the more you take and take and take from the land, the harder it becomes to grow and prosper and allow things to live. I mean, the pollution you all create and the destruction, it's too much. We just want harmony with the environment, and you taking from it constantly is no way to have harmony. You see, he sits back down, and you hear Alara towards the end of the table. She goes, "That's my dad!" Ooh. And like claps a little bit, and our leader kind of looks down and he goes, "Yes, that is your father. Do you have any other points, Elder Thaler?" He looks at him and he goes, "No, our leader. That is all." "Very well. Buckler, you may speak." You see Buckler, he kind of stands up and he goes, "Yep, this one's pretty simple. We're all about progress. We're all about the industry here. We understand that y'all want to keep the nature safe, and that's great. But listen, nature's a beautiful thing, and it gives us plenty to take. We're not doing anything to your plants and your vines and your whatnot. We're just taking shit out of the mines and using it to make shit, and you know, it's our way of life. We do trade, we sell things, and you know that makes it so we can live. If you don't let us do that, then we're all gonna die because we don't got the druid bullshit like y'all do. We got to work with our hands. We weren't fed a silver spoon like y'all were. We got to get down and dirty." You see, he sits back down, pretty like he's red in the face. He sits back down, and our leader goes, "Our leader understands your point of view. Do any of our friends, new friends, have any comments to make?"
Yes, I would like to convene with my party before we make an official statement.
"By all means."
Yes, well, but do you have any particular thoughts?
I'm kind of with I'll be honest, hang on, I need to remember their name. I'm kind of with the Thalerns, with Mr. Thaler. I feel like they're the good people here.
Neither is bad people. The view
I
on the
like
world
to
is
make sure.
split because the druids, for some reason, believe that to live in harmony with the land you cannot take from it, which makes no sense. To eat, we take from the land. To drink, we take from the land. To live, we take from the land. Breathing is taking something. It's a give and take. It always has been. And that is what the Iron Hand are doing is no different. They are taking the ore to create things for people, trading those for other things. That is living in harmony with the land. As long as you're not actively destroying it, and by digging in mines, you are not actively destroying it. Fire, everything causes pollution. You exhaling causes pollution. Now, if they were at a mass scale and dumping crazy shit into the atmosphere, then sure, but they have, 4 different little forge spots? This isn't a problem. I'm not sure what compromise they need to come to, but they should both be able to live exactly how they are.
I think I don't know if it is particularly a change in what they do. I think what is needed is a change in how they see it. Both of their actions to us outsiders seem perfectly logical and in balance. But as we have heard from both of the leaders, they view each other's practices as barbaric. It's not so much the material of the situation, it is their perspective of the situation.
So we need to show the perspective from the outside.
Well, yes, but we need to make sure that they actually respect each other and see that they are both part of the same cycle. And that is what we learned from my favorite place, the library.
Anyone else?
No, I mean,
feel like we could say that. And maybe
Yeah.
they would
Yeah, that
understand.
feels
Yeah.
that feels good. That feels good.
ah,
Yeah, agreed.
All right, our leader, my constituents and I would like to make our announcement.
Our leader would like everyone's attention, and everyone gets quiet and kind of stares at him. And he goes, "Sushana would like everyone's attention," and then they all turn to Sushana.
Okay, well, it appears that both factions are neither wholly correct nor wholly incorrect. In fact, you are both more correct than you will ever be incorrect. The only thing that either of you have done wrong is not so much your actions, but rather your perspective of each other's actions. The druids, you believe that they are barbarians that only consume the land, and you believe that they are nothing but privileged druids who do nothing but sit on the land all day and live the easy life. But both of you are really trying to protect your respective ideals from the other. But when you look at the actions of each other, there is no imbalance. The consumption of nature and the protection of nature both mean that nature is taken from and then nature heals. And when nature heals, it is bountiful once again. It is no matter of either of you doing anything wrong. You just have forgotten how to see each other correctly. If that makes sense.
You see Elder Thaler, and he kind of stands up from the table and he goes, "If I may, you see, the problem with that is that they're wrong. They're not telling you the whole story of what they do to our land. Isn't that right, Buckler?" And you see Commander Buckler, he stands up and he goes, "All right, we cut down a few trees. Sue me, okay? We had to make axe handles. Tell them what tree you tried to cut down, Commander." "What, the fucking big tree? Yeah, it looked like you could make a lot of axe handles. What about it?" And you see Elder Thaler, he doesn't say anything back to Buckler. He just looks down the row at Sushana. And kind of like gestures to him, like, "Do you see what I'm dealing with?"
Yes, I see your point, but I believe it is also my point.
Right.
He only did this because he does not know what the tree meant.
mm-hmm.
Oh, he knows. I've told him many times.
He might have told him, but it doesn't mean he listened.
Well, chose
you
to
see Buckler-
understand.
You see Buckler speak up. "No, I listened. I just don't care."
Well, you need to start caring.
That's a
because I can
big
Tell
tell
them
you-
why I don't care, Elder.
I see.
Ah,
And you see Thaler looks like dead. It looks him across the table, and he goes, "Well, it may have something to do with the fact that," he like takes his hand. He's like scratching the back of his neck. He's like, "It may have something to do with the fact that my boy almost blew up their main forge or something, and you know, it gets to semantics at that point." And he said, "It's damn semantics.
Ah,
I
That
know a guy
forge,
who likes semantics.
that forge was given to us by none other than Volgren himself. We have a sacred forge, and your imbecile of a boy tried to blow the thing up for what, a science project? He thinks he's Mr. Smarty Pants over here. That boy ain't known a minute of manual fucking labor in his life. Tell him to piss off." And you see Thaler, and he kind of looks over and he goes, "I've told him you told him to piss off about 15 times now, brother. Doesn't change anything."
well, did you teach the boy the circumstances of the forge?
I told him when he came in, he asked, "What are the forges for?" And I told him this is the one that came from Volgren. And he said, "Who's Volgren?" And I explained, he's our god. He's the god of the forge. And he looked at me like I was crazy.
Well, yes, if he wasn't taught to respect your forge, then he's not going to respect the forge. Again, it is saying that the problem with both factions here is that you are not teaching each other to respect each other. I can tell you, the end result of this lack of communication is going to be both of you having to leave these lands because they're going to destroy each other. Also, have you ever considered telling the boy to study abroad? I can't help but feel his scientific interests are maybe warranted elsewhere.
Or I don't know, finding somebody who could teach him. It's very hard to study when you have no clue what the fuck you're doing.
It's true. I know a lot of scholars.
That's how you blow things up.
Yes, but he could be blowing stuff up in a little bit more of an explodable environment.
Yeah, less on accident, more on purpose.
Right.
As you
You know, the revolution is going on.
We could
As you make
use an
this point-
explosives expert.
We do need one.
As
Oh,
you make
another
that
one.
point, Thaler kind of looks up. He goes. He looks up and he looks over at you and he kind of like pushes himself back from the table and he walks over to your little corner of the table and he goes, "Would y'all be willing to take him? Is that doable?"
Oh, man. We have the greatest little town out in the middle of the wasteland with a abandoned mine just up the road.
Listen, I love my son. He's just a little too much. A little too much.
I don't think this is the right environment for him.
No, it's not. It's not the right environment for him at all.
He should not be learning how to make the chemicals inside of a tree trunk.
No, he shouldn't.
We have a school in Fandolin that he could go to learn better. Oh, yes. Then, yes, we can send him there. Yes.
Trade offer. You receive peace. We receive your son.
Your child.
I use my first
Your
round pick
child.
on your child.
We'll take him. We'll take him. We'll take him. We'll take him.
What an interesting pick here. This is definitely not the best prospect and is arguably the worst prospect in this year's draft.
Mel Kiper taking fucking Alex Leatherwood type pick.
Yeah.
So you see, he gets really the elder gets excited. He's like, "Okay, I'll go talk to my son," and he like claps and walks away. And you see Dino. He looks at him and he goes, "Did you just break a huddle?"
I think so, yes. Well, he did watch us do that yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't really understand when that whole North Pole thing happened.
They said time didn't pass while we were there.
Oh, right. So yeah, yesterday. We did that yesterday. He learned that from us. He's copying us.
So with that,
Yeah.
he kind of goes back to the head of the table, and he whispers to our leader, and our leader listens intently. And then our leader whispers over to Buckler, and he listens intently. And then they all kind of like convene at the head of the table. And then at the end of them convening, you see Thaler clap again, and they all split up. And our leader stands and he goes, "Our leader would like to make an announcement. Thanks to the generous offer to take on both Krell and Alara, the friends of ours from Fandolin have helped us reach an agreement."
Yeah, no, whatever.
Druid? Okay.
I don't remember accepting the other druid. Whatever, not important.
He's just giving his kids away.
Yeah, I guess we'll take them both. This is fine.
Take
And
my
with
children,
The
please.
Iron Hand has agreed to not cut down any more trees without asking.
Yes, sir.
And the Verdant has agreed to reopen the mines. And you see the two at the head, Buckler and Thaler, and they stand up and they shake hands. And they stand there shaking hands, and then they look over, and you see another Harengon come out with like an easel, and he's got like a little artist cap on and a little paint. He starts like painting them, shaking hands,
Oh,
and
good
they stay there for like 15 minutes while he paints this portrait.
Wow, only 15 minutes. That is impressive.
Wow, he's going quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you see paint flies everywhere. Sushana, you get like a little red paint splattered on you from the side.
Oh, how familiar.
And with that, you see Alara and Krell both come over to you guys, and they're Krell kind of looks up and he goes, "You guys are gonna help me learn how to not blow stuff up."
Yeah, we're
Well,
gonna
no.
teach you how to blow stuff up correctly.
Responsibly.
Yes, we've got to
Oh,
blow
good.
up
I didn't
right
want to. Okay,
place.
okay. I told my dad I wouldn't blow stuff up anymore, but I was lying. I want to blow stuff up. It's fun.
You definitely
You know,
will.
ball.
All right. Oh,
I
goodness.
blew a nuke like yesterday.
Well, kind of. I guess you did.
You
I
were
forgot
given
about
the
that.
nuke.
Yeah, you didn't do anything. You didn't know what you were doing. You just kind of did something.
Which
Yes, I
made a
saw the-
nuke.
I saw the way you tried to toss it. It was quite interesting. You like pulled it up in your arm.
I tossed it calmly at the end when it mattered.
I thought this rant about the shower.
True.
So with that, Alara as well kind of looks over and she goes, "I was really surprised you guys were willing to take me on, but Father said that I wasn't ready to be an archdruid and I need to work in the field a little bit to kind of sort things out.
Man labor isn't the only labor.
So I don't know what that means, but we're gonna ignore him because you guys don't seem to like him very much. So I'm going to.
Yeah.
I pick up on social cues.
Yeah,
Oh,
really well.
that's
so what-
new.
Where is this place you're going?
Phandalin.
Oh, I read
it's-
a book about that place once.
You can read.
What was in the book?
I really hope I don't open this onto Glebnor again. We're going
Yes, wait,
here,
wait,
and I'll just
was
open
it-
a portal.
Like
was
to
it
the side.
Yeah, like just right next to me. Phandalin. I like stick
as
my
that
arm
happens-
through the portal and pull it back in. Am I covered in Gleb?
Yes, blue goop.
Every time. I don't
And you see
understand how
Glebnor,
this happened.
Glebnor sticks his head out, and this time there's a notable difference. The top of his head looks different. He has fashioned a bowler hat a la Dino Hammerbender out of his gleb goo on the top of his head.
Oh.
And as the door opens, he tips his hat and he goes, "Salutations, friends."
Hello,
Why do my
Glebnor.
dimension doors keep finding you? That's so strange. I'm so sorry.
Are you casting the Dimension Door or are you casting Dimension Door?
Dimension door.
Glebnor feel seen.
That's wonderful, buddy. I'm still
Also,
sorry
I
for
have a question.
cutting a portal through you constantly. Yes.
Why are you having dinner with a bunch of bunny rabbits and a bird?
That's our leader.
I thought I was going to be the leader.
No, it's his
Yes,
name.
his
He's
name
our
is
leader.
our leader.
Oh,
He's
his
very
parents
happy.
must have had very high expectations.
That's
Hey,
what
they
we
did, yes.
said.
And you know what? He's met expectations.
That's cool.
He did a good job, our leader.
Our leader thanks you and your blue friend.
Right.
Yes, very
Glebnor,
nice.
can you do us a favor?
Of course.
Alara here is going to need a job of some kind. I'm going to leave that up to you.
Okay.
And then I am so sorry. I forgot your name.
Krell.
Krell. Right. Krell needs taken to the school to learn about potions and chemicals and other things. Can you do that for us? Can you take them wherever they need to go?
You see he takes his arm up and like salutes and he goes, "So yes, sir." And he grabs them both and rips them through the portal without hesitation. You just hear, "Whoa!"
Thanks, Glebnor, and as soon as they're through the portal, I close it. Well, that was simple.
Our leader is glad we can all come to an understanding. I have nothing to add to that. I'm just very glad. Our leader is just very glad.
Yes, we came to
oh
a
God,
good
I almost
resolution.
spoke in the singular.
almost used a pronoun.
Today, our
Well,
leader
that has
becomes-
implications I don't like. Fix it. Fix it somehow.
But anyways, with that, people start kind of clearing out of dinner, and you see Thalern and Buckler up at the top or up at the end of the table. Towards the end, you see them kind of looking at each other, and they're laughing, they're having a good time, they're enjoying each other's company. And at the end of dinner, you see they get up, they shake hands, and go their separate ways, and our leader remains. And he walks down to you guys. You're all still hanging out, I'd assume.
Mhm.
And he goes, "Our leader cannot thank you enough for what you have done. They were insufferable. Our
Same.
leader must ask, where do you go now?"
This is a good question. Do we have to reconvene in Phandalin, or
Ah.
are we on our way to assassinate Wolfman?
Well, we are in the Wolfman's area. We just kind of need to find towns and gather information.
Our leader thinks he has heard of this Wolfman.
Oh, really?
No.
I believe they call him Best Buy. No.
Bellboy.
Close.
Yes.
You were close.
That one.
Quite close.
Yes. Our leader believes he heard that he was spotted in a nearby town. Our
Indeed.
leader will give you the coordinate, or give you the location momentarily.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank
Our
you,
leader.
leader.
Our leader has remembered there is a town just outside of the local marsh. If you head there, they should have more information.
To the marsh.
Wait, I never talked to the lizard that was here.
Oh, yes. Do you want to go find your lizard friend?
Yes, we might want to ask them about this marsh. They might have information. That is the excuse I'm using.
All right, so you have fun with that.
So you excuse yourself from the table and you go find Laura, if I recall correctly. It's been so long.
Kyler
Nalia,
Murray legacy
sorry,
moment.
Nalia.
I know, we set up that interaction like a month ago.
Yeah, it kind of slipped my mind. But yeah, you go find Nalia, and she's sitting on a barrel playing her pan flute, kind of in the druid area.
Lizard! Lizard!
You see, she kind of looks up and she goes, "Oh, hello."
Hey, sorry, I meant to catch up with you after we talked to the elder, but then there was a demon that came out of a chair, and then there was Santa, and then there was trials, and then there was trials, and how are you?
I'm okay.
Okay,
Playing music,
yes, I recall that. Okay, I have pertinent questions to ask for my quest, but first I have to reconfirm. You are from a different marshland than I know.
Where are you from again?
I'm from off the coast by south of Neverwinter.
Yeah. We're from different places.
I have only heard the tale of the distant ones. What is it like? Do you still follow the tribes?
I haven't been there in so long. I don't recall. We left when I was just a hatchling, so I wasn't really raised in that culture.
Really? They just let you leave?
Yeah, well, me and my dad.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. No, I tell you, if anybody was going to take me out of that marsh, it would not have been my father. Do you know anything? Is it the same marsh that we are going to? Our leader has informed us of a marshland town we are going to be visiting here soon. You would have to know anything about it, would you?
Let me think for a moment.
Yeah, take your time, bud. None of my friends came with me. We're in no rush.
Shit. Wait, why is he sending you to the marshland again?
We are pursuing the lycanthrope known as Bellboy.
Oh, he said to go to the marshland. No, he's confused. You don't want to go to the marshland.
It's technically a town, but yeah.
Yeah, you want to head to what he calls the Harshland.
Elaborate?
Are you familiar with the Serpent Hills?
Like,
No.
You want... What? Hello, Muppets.
Oh yes, hello.
I just popped up.
I'm not the one after all.
I just appear. It's a skill. It's called comedic relief.
Oh, thank you. I think
I vanish again.
No.
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 It's on the other side of the marsh.
Okay, but why does he call it the Harshlands?
Oh, that's where he's from, and he doesn't like it.
Oh, unfortunate. But
Yeah.
no, I'm not familiar with the Serpentine. Is that a type of yuan tea?
I don't know. I've never been. I just know it's there.
Well, I will keep my eyes out for any snake men.
Yeah, there should be a town on the other side of the Serpent Hills. I don't recall what it's called, but I've visited before. It's nice.
There's no murderous serpentine people.
Oh, I mean, there's some lizard folk, but they're chill.
That is the last descriptor I would use for other people, but clearly we are in a very, very different place. Okay, thank you. That is quite helpful. I'm going to telepathically communicate all of these to Tarnat, so I don't have to speak to everyone at once.
I will share it all with everybody. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying that close of attention. I was watching the Cardinals blow it.
Yeah, what the fuck? Sorry. Oh god, man.
Trey McBride
Anyway,
gotta pay more attention.
I have to get back to my party. Apparently, our leader's people, the Cardinals, are doing something dramatic.
True.
Oh no! You better go make sure he's okay.
I hope he doesn't get tackled. Okay, bye. It was nice to meet you. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.
I would say eventually you make your way to back to the dining room.
Yes.
And you translate everything to everybody, so everybody kind of knows what's going on. You understand the plan. Well, you understand where you have to go. What is the plan to get there?
We could swim. I could swim.
Let's build a boat. Maybe. I don't know. Or like
What the fuck is Jake doing?
a vehicle. What is
Jake and Hard or hardly Jake and
Stop.
Man, no, it is a good idea, though. We could cross the entire marsh by boat. Though our leader apparently internally refers to this location as the Harshlands, so but there be an easily defendable boat.
a big boat?
we're gonna need a bigger boat.
A galleon, perhaps, or at least one with a little cabin, so that way we do not get harmed.
Mm.
That way we do not get harshed.
Yes, I had to think about that. Well, that is one suggestion. Otherwise, maybe we could refer to the map and look if there's any roads we could take.
Yes, are there roads? What do we know about roads?
Check the
Let me
map.
open the map.
I don't know
Use
how.
the map.
I don't have a map.
I know all roads lead to Gloam.
I'm gonna...
The Globan Empire.
The glowy Gloman Empire.
That's my Gleb globes.
Glowdicius.
Are there any freaky bridges we could take?
Is
If
this
No
where they
freaky
leave?
bridge. No.
we'll have to freak up our own bridge.
No.
Perchance.
Anyone have any preferred takeaways?
Yeah, no, if we're trying to cross the Serpent Hills, it seems like the only way to really reliably go is by river.
So we need a boat.
Seems we do indeed a boat.
Does anyone know anyone with a boat?
I don't know anyone with a boat, but I do know an entire faction of craftsmen and druids that kind of owe us a favor.
You
How are we
Have a
gonna
point.
get the boat there?
Yeah.
Dimension door.
Oh,
You know what?
yes, I don't know about that teleporting elf and 600,000 pound man. How are we going to carry a boat
Oh,
over
right.
there?
Ah, right. Yes.
That's the easy part. Is
Ah,
getting the
right.
boat
Yes,
there
of course.
and
My-
crossing the river.
my
The hard part
apologies.
is getting a boat.
Our leader could not help but overhear that you all require a boat.
Yes.
Our leader would like to help you with that.
Thank you, our leader.
Our leader says you're welcome. You see our leader, he kind of walks into the other room, and you just hear a loud declaration of, "Our leader requires help!" And you hear the rapid thudding of rabbit footsteps. And then you hear a bunch of like muffled conversation, like, "Our leader, what is it? I can help, I can help, I can help!" Like, swarmed. And the door opens, and all the Harangon like fall out of the door, start pouring out of the door, and our leader walks out, and he goes, "Our leader has acquired the individuals that will help you build this boat."
Oh, excellent. We could customize it and have all of the features that 6 to 7 fully grown adults could possibly want.
Well, one of us isn't fully grown.
Hey.
Wow.
I just been
what?
chilling here. What did I?
She
Why'd you say fuck me for?
She is for her people.
Yes, listen, the Rakes might not be that mature, but he is a perfectly fine 32-year-old man.
He's older than 32.
I'm in my hundreds.
I don't
Damn,
believe you.
Are you?
Tarnath is in his hundreds. You see how he behaves?
That's a good
I am in
point.
my hundreds.
So with that, let's say after a couple hours, about a day, you all are given a perfect like sailboat that you all can fit in. It has living quarters. It's tricked out exactly what you need, and it's carryable by Muppets.
Yeah. Would be the first time I've carried a boat. Who's gonna kill the boat?
Muppets out here moating. So with that, are you all going to head to? I will say there's like a river relatively close that would lead into the marsh.
Oh, I just need one more thing.
Can we customize the boat?
I mean, sure.
I want to put a little pink bow on the sail.
Yeah, it's a little pink bow on top of the sail. Yeah, sure.
I have a request.
Yeah.
Do you have any of those semi-sentient vines to spare?
You see his elder Thaler, and he like slams his staff into the ground, and one of the vines just like zoop, pops up and lands in your hands as like a large stick.
Oh, perfect. Just gonna stick it in my pouch. It'll be useful later, I promise.
I do not want to know what you need it for.
No, you will see. You will see.
So with that, do you all head on the river?
I guess.
Yup.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys get on this river. Give me one moment. I need the proper vibe. I will say this is going to be the last thing we do for the session. Don't worry.
Wow, no one's gonna ask who's sailing the boat.
Oh,
I forgot that it went without saying for me, but anyone else?
we're not ending the session at midnight.
Yeah, I kind of
Well-
thought you were just ending it with we like got to the marshlands and then we're just
I'm-
ending and
I'm
figuring it all
making
out
a,
next time.
I'm making a joke that would go on forever. That's all.
Yeah.
Let's go on forever.
Yeah, I'm down.
Who is sailing the boat?
Hi,
Dorch. Oh.
it's me. It's me. Mumpets, your resident sailor here.
All right, so Mumpus, you're leading the boat, and I got bad news, buddy.
Oh,
It's getting a little stormy.
oh no! It's almost like it's not the first time I've had to deal with this in my kids.
So you're on the open water. You know, you're on this river, and
Uh-oh, my
it
dog's
starts to get
freaking out. I'll be right back.
stormy. You know, it's raining, it's thundering, it's lightninging.
Yeah.
And things are starting to pick up. It's not feeling good.
Dino, I need a hat.
You see Dino, he like prestidigitations a sailor hat onto your head.
It's go time. This is what I've been waiting for. Fuck the fighting. Fuck all that. I am here to steer this boat.
And I'd like to say this river gets pretty wide as we're going through it. It gets really wide. It gets pretty deep. You know, it's not a boat you want to crash.
Typically.
Yeah. And after a while, Mumpage, you're putting your heart into this. You're an experienced sailor. But in your days of sailing, you've only ever seen a storm like this once, and you're kind of boggled as to how it could reach a river as opposed to the open sea. Right, it's a rough storm. It's really rough. And it's almost too much to bear.
You need Dorch's help.
Only I am qualified for this. Not really. I'm just being
So,
told.
as we're all on this boat, other than Muppets, what's everyone doing?
Attempting to meditate, but it seems to be getting increasingly difficult.
I guess I'm helping.
Alright.
I'm gonna say Sushana used the sentient vine to tie an end around the mast and then jumped into the water. The ship has no idea what's going on up there. He's just having a grand old time.
Okay, so
That's valid.
Sushana's
You just-
swimming in
If you just
Or
look
in
to our
water.
left, you just see Shoshana jumping in and out of the water like a dolphin.
feel like a
Like
dolphin.
a dog, yeah. Time of my life. Time of
Drake,
my
Starnath,
life.
Atheris. Sorry, Sushana. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just saying, it's the time of my life.
Drake, Starnath, Atheris.
I'm gonna suggest that we sing a sea shanty to save us.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. I would say Atheris and Dino are in the corner singing sea shanties together.
Lovely.
Ray,
Go to another
Starnath-
corner. I need to focus.
Oh. I'm trying to see.
Sitting there.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know how to boat.
250 years of experience. None of it noting.
None of it on the water. No.
As things start to kind of get worse and pick up, there's a point where the wind is so bad it literally picks Sushana up out of the water and throws her back onto the boat.
Good.
She
Shoshana.
starts
After that
flopping
happened-
like a fish.
Yeah. And after that
Shosana's
happens,
gonna help you.
Muppets, Colt walks up to you, puts a hand on his shoulder, and he goes, "Listen, son, I know you don't like it when I try to help you with things, but may I offer a bit of advice?"
We'll talk now so we don't die.
Yeah.
Talk now.
So we are in a quite a predicament. But I've heard legends of something that might be able to help us out around here.
I swear to God, if you say Dortivis, I'm gonna stab you.
No, I swear. Rumor has it there's an island in the sky that floats above this river specifically. that houses the wind god. And legend has it that sailors that pass on through here, if they go and give her a visit, she'll ensure them safe passage.
How do we get there?
Just look up. If you see an island in the sky, if you see one floating around, then we know.
I'm gonna look up.
You look up, and after a while, you do see a large landmass start to appear in the clouds with like a little castle on it. The best way I can describe it is like, you guys know a fishbowl that has like pebbles and like a little castle on it, like the little sailor man or the diver man.
Yeah.
Instead of it being pebbles, it's clouds, and it's sitting up there with one of the, like, literally perfect one-to-one replica of the castle, and instead of a statue of a sailor man, it's a statue of a large songbird.
Our constellation.
I feel as if I can connect to this guy.
Muppets,
bird.
I think that might be the one.
Yeah, but I kind of can't fly the boat up.
Right.
Wait, actually,
can I make an unhinged suggestion?
no, I got this. Turn F.
Yes.
Cut the sail, we're aiming it upwards, but letting the wind take us up there.
I can give you about 15 reasons why that's a horrible idea.
How else are we supposed to get airborne?
We don't all have to get airborne. I have a suggestion. Muppets, you ever thrown a ball really far?
Yes.
You see Colt
No
reaches
problem.
down, he picks up Dortch.
Whoa.
Roughly
Wait.
ball-shaped.
Wait, I can
What does that mean?
I can just go up there.
What?
That's not fun.
Yeah, where's the
All
fun
right.
in that?
I can throw
George,
you
I'm
if you want.
sorry. I really
Oh, you
don't.
tried.
Dortch,
think that's
you wanna
necessary.
learn to fly, little fella?
I guess it could be fun. I don't like how sudden this happened.
It's not the first time I've thrown you, and let's be real, it's not the last.
Okay.
It is
Dork,
far from the last.
When
Yes.
you get up there, just ask
Okay.
the wind god to grant us safe passage. Ask him to help.
Oh, okay.
George,
I got it.
if you need help, just let me know.
I start blinking furiously.
All right.
Oh,
Go
it's
ahead
Morse
and
code.
throw
Yeah,
her.
it's
It's Dortch code.
Torch code.
All right.
Yes.
So Muppets, are you gonna throw Dortch up on the island?
Absolutely.
I don't need you to roll anything.
Oh, come on, I rolled a 21.
Okay, we'll count it then. Sure. So you pick up Dortch, and how are you throwing her?
I grabbed her head, and I just launched her.
Oh my
All
god.
right, you launch
Jesus.
her, and the wind carries her up. And Dortch, you land perfectly on this island.
Okay.
And when you get up to this island, instead, like, you literally land like on your feet, no problems. As you land, the vibes are way different. There's no storm. It's sunny. It's beautiful. You hear birds chirping. There's a giant rainbow in the background. Like, it is literally heaven on a cloud.
Where am
Can
I?
I-
This is like completely new.
Open a dimension door right next to her and just step out. She said she wanted help.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
So you go up. So it's just the two of you up there.
Yes.
Why wasn't that just the original plan?
Well, it was my plan. They're just stupid.
No, they just wanted to throw me.
I'm sorry.
It's fun.
Yeah, like Mumpet said, not the first, not the last.
That's still not great. I am still gonna let
I
you
like-
talk to the Sky God first, but I'm here if
I'll
needed.
give it a shot. Thank you.
Ugh. I'm assuming it's that way, and I'm just gonna start walking.
And I'll just follow.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys start heading towards the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, we're gonna end for tonight.
Bro's not ready for the Sky God.
Cliffhanger.
I am.
Or the Sky God's really gonna hate me.
No, don't worry.
Hmm.
Don't worry.
Maybe it was a
Uh,
mistake for me to go up. Hmm.
But yeah, that'll be the end of this session.
Nice.
Yes, and we will pick up next week on Wednesday. Yes, no, yes.
Yes.
I won't be here, remember?
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
When you get, that's right. When did you say you'd be back?
Next Friday.
So do we do? Can we all do Saturday again next week?
I cannot.
I can.
Friday.
Oh,
I
wait,
can.
Mumpets
I can do
can't.
it every day. Not busy.
I work Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Oh my Lanta.
This is not great.
What about
Hey,
second
wait,
D&D?
when do you
Until I'm
leave,
not really
Dorch?
needed in the story. Tuesday.
What if we do Monday?
Yeah, what if we do Monday?
Time to get booed.
Or not?
Yeah,
It's just
so
a
Caleb
thought.
apparently
Boo.
can't do Monday. I also
I
wouldn't be
can't.
ready for what I have planned Monday. I am waiting on something specific.
But yeah, I don't know if we can do
Ooh.
the next episode without Dorchavis, since we
I was gonna
just
say-
set her up to be very important.
Both
Yeah,
of you
apparently.
are quite integral. We'll
Uh-oh.
figure
I
something
mean,
out.
how much longer is this guy got? We could go until I'm like not really needed, and then you could go without me.
I think that's the
that-
part he needs stuff for.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay, okay.
Oh, just give him 30 minutes of mid-session prep until we can meet here at midnight.
Yes.
No. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
We may just have to go without Caleb next week. I will say, like, it's probably not going to be a combat-oriented session. So.
I do
Caleb, would you be okay
apologize.
with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, and then like for
And he
the
can always
purposes of
listen
the
in.
boat.
I
Yeah.
won't be able to that night.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have motocross going on, and I'm at the entry for all the motorbikes. I will not hear
Oh.
a thing all night,
GG's.
and I'll have
Uh,
exhaust in my nose all night.
Ugh.
Bro's getting high on
Yeah,
the
we'll
exhaust.
just say like for the purposes of the boat, I'll just take over Mumpets, and then Caleb, you'll be able to get caught up on the VOD,
Yep.
and then we'll be able to. Okay. So what's better, Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
I'm here either way.
Yeah, either works
Sam?
for me.
Yeah, Friday. Friday or Saturday, doesn't matter to me.
Aiden, does Friday work for you?
Friday works for me.
Geek, does Friday work for you?
I think so.
Okay,
I
we'll do
don't
Friday.
ever really have plans, so.
Okay, we'll do Friday then. That'll work out.
Cool.
All right, perfect.
Miller, I have a question.
By all means.
Why do you have 3 female NPCs named Alara?
Yeah.
There's Alara, Elora, and Alara, yeah.
Oh, Alora is. Did you just now
sure.
change the princess? Because I asked Caleb because I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And he said Alara.
Give me one
Who
sec.
just left?
It was.
Oh,
Uh,
Grayson. Who cares?
Ferris.
Where are you
Oh,
getting
Ferris.
the third Alara?
The Taylor, the one from tonight, and the princess
Okay, the Taylor.
from.
The old lady.
Yeah, she was Alara first. That was Alara 1. That was
Think you
thing
really
1.
I think you really like the name Alara.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Most of. Oh my God, she is Alara too.
Yeah.
They're all Alara.
Geek messaged me this, and it's like, oh my god.
Okay, so the Archdruid is now Elora.
David Miller, this is the third time you've shown Alara this session.
Listen, okay. In my defense, to get NPC names, I literally, if I don't have one already in mind, like stuck, like I know exactly what I'm doing for them. If it's like a side-ish character, I go random name generator, and then I hit it a couple times, and I'm like, oh, that one's cool. Oh, so there's
So you've got
Alara.
Alara
You know what?
three
We're just
times.
gonna
Use a
say.
different generator.
Like, yeah, apparently I'm gonna have to. But we'll just say there's 2. There's 2.
Okay.
I will say. The very easy way to explain this. The first 2 were both meant to be named Alara. Wink, wink. And then the
I don't like
third
that.
one I had to change the name of it the last second because it was originally a man. And then I found a picture. I looked up Archdruid, or I looked up Druid Harengon and found that picture. And I was like, oh, I really like that one. I can change her. I can make her a girl. That's fine. So I did that. And then
You're transgender? That's so cool. David, come back. David, come back.
I will use the whatever's going on here and say that I would be a terrible DM because all of my names would just be like things that I really like, and I'm just like, hello, Peter Parker.
I was gonna say,
I mean,
Whoa, no way. It's Destiny 2. What's up, man? Tap me up.
Destiny.
what are you doing here, Randall?
Where's your sibling? Destiny.
Yo, why is Dan Campbell the big bad's name?
oh my god, it's taxation.
Oh my God, Kirby Joseph, he's a bitch.
There will be like a good Kirby and a bad Kirby.
Yeah,
One of them is Kirby Joseph. The bad one, to be clear.
All right, so clearly I need to fucking re-educate myself on what I named the Phandalin NPCs. 'Cause I have forgotten most of them.
Yes.
I did mean for the first two to be Alara. I just could have sworn that Alora was the princess. I could have sworn she was Alora. So that's on me.
Gotcha.
I was so confused when Geek asked me that too. I was like, why is
that's
this
my bad.
relevant? And then he
That's my
answers
bad.
me that. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, yeah. See, I saw Geek make a face when I said Alara, and I was like, does he think this is Morella?
No.
I was like,
So the first of many times Geek and I were just laughing out of nowhere was that one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The other one was when I was making these nuts jokes in messages.
Actually,
That did happen too.
It's another point because all of the female NPC names are actually kind of similar. Like even if they're not spelled the same, it's kind of the same syllables. Can we get like a woman that's just named
Like Janet or something?
Yeah.
Sam.
Can we get a female NPC named Brick?
Did you just say Brick?
Yeah,
I'll
this
break
is my
up.
wonderful wife, Brick.
Did you watch the fucking D&D game I ran? Because there was an NPC named Brick, and then one of my player characters was a Goliath who was stupid, and he thought he was Brick. He was very confused. He became Brick.
Okay,
So
never mind. Can we get a female NPC named Anvil?
there we go.
All right, I will work on diversity in my woman NPC names. I wasn't aware this was an issue.
We didn't say issue. We just
I'm now I am now looking through all of these names out of just curiosity.
Listen, man, names are hard.
So we got Alara, Elena, Morella, Torella, Cinderella.
before I end
That's
stream though,
lazy.
because I can't leave it like this forever. I have to say I'm disappointed in Sam for being sick brain today.
Is it because I haven't commented on the sign?
Yeah.
I did. I just didn't want to be the narcissist that interrupts the session. It's like, oh, hey, let me calm down. I've been waiting. I've been waiting. Also, at first I thought you were just a really fond of the early morning.
Oh, hi, 5 a.m. Yes. Very much.
That is usually when he goes to sleep.
True. Yeah, that was Miller's idea. He was like, because I was like, oh, I need to change my sign. He's like, yo, for the D&D game, just make it say hi, Sam.
No, I just said make it say Sam. You did.
You
Hi,
did.
Sam.
I did. I made it high, Sam.
It would be so much funnier if it just said Sam.
Sam.
What does it mean? What does it
More
mean?
ominous.
It's true.
It means we're watching. Means you're gonna become George Pickens. That's what it means. What it
Oh
means.
no.
Yeah, we're watching you.
Bro's gonna be the weekly crash out. It's gonna be great.
It happens to be daily.
W.
And it's often because of Miller.
David Miller.
What?
He's pulling out his bully.
Hey, Geek, let me know when you end stream. I got a funny to say.
All right. Well, I guess I'll end stream. Miller, do the outro.
Goodbye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry there were no Dungeons or Dragons. Maybe there will be Dungeons and Dragons next week.